Alrighty, yo. We are back with the first week of NECC matchups. We have UAH White versus Radiant Rising White. My name is Gravy2. I will be casting, observing, and doing production today, so you might have to bear with me a little bit here as we get things underway, but should be a good first matchup. We got Sunset, one that we saw quite a bit last week from UAH Blue as they played in their activation games, and yeah. Coming in, we see pretty much default comps. Nothing really too crazy. I think the fade is kind of getting phased out a little bit nowadays, but you see it every now and then. I like to see the pick. Do love me some fade. And Radiant Rising kind of leaning heavy towards his B hit.
They found my wire.
And they're back in there. Fur has a lot of pressure on him. And he still manages to find one. He's somehow alive on the site still. Not able to quite get the second one though. Good trade out. Being a quick 4v4 retake here about 10 seconds into the round. We'll see how Radiant Rising sets up. They're looking to kind of fight towards CT. Juice is ready for it though. Gets a bit of chip damage off. And we see the retake start to come in. They have an isolated fight here on the Omen. Able to win it out. Good 1-for-1 trade there.
Last player standing.
And good stuff from UAH. Able to bring into a 3v1 now, but it is playing in a good spot. And Cypher's able to isolate one. Finds a second, but Frost is sticking the bomb. A bunch of random spam, and Frost managed to get it last second. Oh my goodness. That was a tight one. Good start to this game. UAH able to close it out though. Put themselves up in a 1-0 lead early on into this game. Hey, Jester though, that had the chance right there to be a crazy 1v3 clutch to start this series. Not meant to be though, and see a bit of a save. He is going to be able to buy up that Sheriff though with those extra kills he got. Still able to buy into the next. And UAH just looking to get some Bulldogs, some Stingers. Nothing too crazy. They're not looking to save up for a rifle next round. It's a bit of a fight, but they sat behind the Dizzy Flash, and Soap was ready for it. Not quite ready for them to be pushed so far up though. UAH has full A main now. Able to grab that ult orb and kind of fall away. Make sure they can claim that space. I mean, they can hear these rotations as well. We're going to see probably a immediate pivot back to A. I mean, they heard two players just sprinting away there, so gonna look to reclaim this A space. The UH seems kind of ready. Logos has a flash out. Frost does kind of seem to want to fall away, so Logos is going to be stuck here in a bit of an awkward spot as these two players look to push up on him. Aspirated to fall away. Does have the better weaponry though against two classics. And he spots him out. So that's free elbow. Free A site now for Radiant Rising. If they decide to take that space, we see the B players start to kind of leave. But UH is kind of sitting there in default. They're not convinced that this is an A hit yet. And they're willing to play a full retake here, especially with that smoke in mid. Probably going to keep them sitting there for a little while.
30 seconds
See what
left.
movement, if any, is made by Radiant Rising as they start to make their way towards the A site.
Shadows traveling.
You have to speed it up. They got 20 seconds left. You got to make something happen. Here it comes. Bit of a util dump, but there's no one on the site, so that was a lot of wasted util. UH should be able to capitalize on. Bomb finally going down. Logos looks like he might try and make a play out of the smoke.
Spike planted.
And he does. He's out of CT. Kind of tiptoeing back and forth now, though. It's taken down. I mean, this is...
Enemy remaining.
Looked like they might have a chance there for a second. UH is able to close it back up. Now on a 4v1. Yeah, Bang Bang cannot make anything happen. Good stuff from UH. Only losing the one. Getting the Bulldog. Surely they're going to be able to recover, and yep, they are. So another solid round. I mean, we already see BPI has the Gecko ult up 2 rounds in, so... I mean, this bonus round for UH is going to be pretty deadly. They have a chance to come in here and steal this one away. See how they decide to play into this. Radiant Rising has to be definitely should be aware of that 2 rounds in. You already see an ult up on the scoreboard. Surely you're aware of that.
This goes here.
Good start from UH though. Clean 2-0 rounds. See if Radiant Rising can keep this one tight, so they can get some momentum going in these next couple of rounds. Pretty heavy mid default. And UH Lotus is kind of leaning towards it. You see the smoke come down. Should know they're leaning towards this area. And Yeah, they bricked the door, and UH is kind of just giving it up. Do you see a bit of a rotation from A? Both A players are kind of falling back. Lotus does get hurt there, I think. Should have by the Cypher, so they know at least one's there, and they're going to be leaning more towards this B site now. They do have the full Cypher set up, but they've shown they can break through it on that pistol round. They probably should be able to do it here again.
Here.
Looks like they might be trying to fight mid now. I see this breach is kind of lining up for something. The stun in for this raise. Yeah, there comes a blind, there comes a stun. Full market control now for Radiant Rising as they look to kind of split this site, but market players don't really have anything to help them out, and UH can kind of dump, but Fur is stuck on site in a really awkward position here. I mean, he's going to get fully pinched, has to try and make something happen. Not quite. Juice tries to help his teammate out, but also gets taken down, and I mean, we're in a 3v5 now. 2 players slightly low on Radiant Rising, but I mean, what can you expect here from UAH? You have the Thrash, surely you don't expect to invest it here, though. It should be a pretty tight round. They're set up pretty well, and yeah. Choco gets another. Trade out from Logos is able to find one, but high-low set up here, and absolutely not. They're not going to let you get away with anything. Useful out in hand, and yeah. Good round from Radiant Rising, able to clean that one up. Keep it close. Put them in a good spot here to close out some of these other rounds, and I mean, pretty normal 2-1 start, nothing too crazy, but we see the Cypher ult online. That could be a big, big impact in this round. Make sure UH doesn't give away any early info to any of these players. But now we finally have our first full buy for both teams. See if there's any changes made, but I see UH is leaning more towards this A default once again. Wanting to deny the A space from Radiant Rising, make sure they keep control of it. I mean, you have the Breach Gecko, it's probably the best 2 characters you want to take that space, so yeah, we see a stun come out. They have Fillet, but I mean, Radiant Rising, these Tiles players should hear all these footsteps. They should know that A has been taken. And they're kind of looking this way, expecting a walk-up, but really wary of it. They think they might have pushed up, but UH is once again kind of just giving up the space after they take the orb. Taking what they can get and then leaving away. And I mean, they've also on the other side of the map taken full B main. We heard I saw a Prowler go out a second ago. Burn does have this cam up though. Should be able to see when Bid swings this. Yep.
My camera is destroyed.
I mean, still just a pretty slow default from Radiant Rising. Kind of just feeling out the map. They're still worried about this A play. I think these players might still be pushed up, but I mean, UH is completely off the site, so not much happening there. And oh my goodness, trying to make a play was Myriad. Just gets taken down, trying to take down that Cypher trip. But it's a free A site, so should be a good site hit for them to kind of sneak all the way in. And I mean, Logo seems kind of aware. Frost is checking every now and then, but they fully timing the site. Logo's got to be aware of this, and he's not.
30 seconds left.
We're in a 4v4, and there's that Cypher ult I was talking about, but kind of give them the info they already know that we'll rotate over from UH as we set up in a 4v4 piss plant. We still see the Thrash coming out, so
Spike
there'll be a
planted.
big impact in this round, assuming it comes out here. And see how Radiant Rising sets up. They're looking the
Cover going out.
bit of a 50-50, half on site, half playing a bit off, and
Here.
Juice is kind of isolated right now. He's going to get aftershocked, and the one way, that's a great play from Radiant Rising to isolate Juice. Good retaliation though, able to attain one. Good trade from Frost. Good stuff from Choco to get one. Is to trade it out though. I mean, we're in a 2v2. Beepie's on 1 HP. Spots both. Fur gets tagged out. They know he's not on the bomb. They gotta find and break this cam.
One enemy remaining.
And great shot from Beepie to kill
Player
one.
standing.
And Fur with the trade. Good stuff from UH there, closing out. Fur with the 3K. And a good retake from UH. I think Radiant Rising had a chance there. They made it pretty close. Had a good play there to isolate Juice, but UH is able to recover, able to bring that round back and start building up some momentum. And they are on a bit of a weaker buy, Juice Enjoyer and Logos. A bit worse weaponry compared to what Radiant Rising can bring out, but I mean, we see Bang Bang also on the Guardian, so no perfect buys. These rounds have been really close, so no players really building up that economy super well.
Yes.
It's going to take quite a couple rounds to really flip anyone's economy, it's going to seem like.
Bring them down.
Bit of an early stun, a bit of an early Prowler as well to make sure this B main space is clear. See the nade to break these trips, so looking like another fast B hit. And Furry's been getting caught on this back site quite a bit. We're going to have to see if he's able to make any adjustments. A good flash, but a good blind by Juice Enjoyer, but not quite. Fur is taken down. We're another 5v4 here. For Radiant Rising. I mean, UAH does have a lot of util left. I mean,
Spike planted.
didn't have to use much on that A play, so should be a bit of advantage, but they're actually looking to push spawn here. A good breach ult to catch 2. Actually catch 3, but I mean, they stop. And B-Pie, the only one not in the ult, is able to find one. Juice Enjoyer. Bit of an isolated spot in market. Picks up 1. Get a bit of info. I mean, this is a bit of a whip smoke. They should know Choco's in this corner. And quick race ult out. Finds 1. Good trade. I mean, the kills are just flying in for UAH, and this is a great retake by them so far. I mean, Jester, what can you do? You're stuck in this corner. Juice Enjoyer slipped the net for a second there, Jester did, but able to close it out, and that's a 4-1 lead for UAH. And that's what you want to see for the boys. That's a great start. I mean, these post plants have just not been working out for Radiant Rising. As we see, UAH has 4 of 4 on their retakes. They're looking great on these right now, so got to see some sort of adjustment coming out from Radiant Rising, whatever that may be on their end. But I mean, for UAH, this is a pretty clean start. Exactly what you want to see. Maybe, or I'm going to call you out a little bit. Shouldn't be dying back sight there every round, but either way, each is able to recover and make it a good 4-1 lead. But let's see if they can make anything happen on this eco. It doesn't seem like they'll get anything early. UH is kind of leaning more towards mid, expecting a bit of a mid pop on this eco round. I see a stun set up. We're gonna make something happen. Try and get Frost some info, and might be a fight here with Choco if he gives it to him. Chance for a free 1v1 here. The smoke does kind of push him off the angle. Nothing too early yet, given the UAH, and I mean, Soap's kind of up A, but they don't seem to really want to take any more space off of it, and this Cypher is all the way up B as well. No Cypher set up, so Jester does have a free sight. Logos is ready for it, though. He has a fight here. I think he missed the cam pop, but surely hurt him now, and Juice Enjoyer spots raise out, it seems like, on the other side of the map. B-Pie's taking a bit of a fight in mid here. I mean, they're starting to give Radiant Rising a chance to find some picks into this round, and I mean, Jester's up B. Cross formation has to be careful here. He doesn't clear the angle, so Jester has a great timing for a flank if he decides to take it. Myriad's also taking some timing up.
30 seconds
Good kill
left.
from Frost though to clear it out, but this timing from Jester could be huge. Yep, he finds 1. Finds 2, and that's a free B-side. Bomb's going down now for Radiant Rising, and I mean, just a little unaware of the B push. Not having your Cypher set up there, just catching him out. And a great play by Jester, taking that timing off of them finding Myriad in mid. Weren't really aware of anyone coming from B. Bit of an aggressive hold now for Radiant Rising. The mid lurk hooking up as well. He's gonna have to break this Cypher chip though, but that'll still give him a lot of info that someone is there and they can kind of turn their back. Good Omen Blind getting ready to set up though. But B-Pie just gets spammed through the smoke. Jester with a 3K now. Putting this round on his back, wanting to win it. Gets taken down by Fur though. Good kill by him. But I mean, now there's no time. Bang Bang's in this corner. Yeah, you just got to save your UAH. And another kill from Fur. Make it 3. But just a little bit of a consolation prize. Is going to lose the weapon as well. And I mean, that was a great eco by Radiant Rising. Great stuff from Jester, kind of putting that round on his back. Bring him over the line and making it a manageable 4-2 now. Still another full buy though out of UAH, so nothing too crazy. And we've seen they've been pretty good on this on these post plants, so have to see if that trend continues. But Radiant Rising able to settle it down, find their first post plant win, and another A fight from Radiant Rising. We see they hear the Cypher setup, but on the other end of the map, UH is all the way up B. Frost has taken this orb. They've thrown a little bit of a one-way, and they took full A, but absolutely no movement from UAH right now. Kind of just sitting back in mid, waiting for anything to happen, and Burr's in a bit of an aggressive angle, trying to make sure that he can hold down elbow. B-Pie there to back him up. Does still have the trip and elbow, so doesn't exactly have to worry about it now, but here in the room. But I mean, this fade's kind of drawn some attention in mid, just through a prowler with that smoke. Kind of baiting them out, making these B players sit. And when you see Logos is kind of stuck playing in market because of that. But still, 3 players on UH sitting towards the site. ARP heavy leaning towards retake. And I mean, Fur is kind of stuck on an island here, but he's able to find one, and good counter utility from UAH to push him back.
I found my wire.
Jester, though, up A. Not able to find B-Pie, though, and Fur is able to implement himself on site. They want nothing to do with this. They're running away. Trying to pivot back for his mid, but you only have 30 seconds and not much control of the rest of the
30
map, so...
seconds left.
And we see two players from UH already here. Juice and Joy TP's across to help reinforce his B side of the map. I mean, this Cypher ult is going to give away the game. See the Prowler coming in. Yeah, they're leaning heavy towards his B side, but Frost Formation's in a great spot to fully deny this. 16 seconds, just play your life. A great ult from Logos as well to force him out on the site. That's bombed down, 10 seconds left, and I mean, this has to be a save now. You're stuck in a Cypher ult. Good kill from Choco. So, I mean, now the time just has to run out, and yeah. UH just fully denies him this. Fur finds another.
I find them. I kill them. Simple as that.
Give me just 1 second. I gotta fix a technical issue. I'll be right back.
That goes there. We will reveal their secrets. Yes, this should do. Here. Here. Here.
Okay, I'm not sure exactly what's going on. I'll check it out next round. Let's get back to this one, and I'll see if I can fix this issue. I'm not exactly sure what they need me to do. But, I mean... Right in the market. This is good kill from Logos, though. And this bomb is isolated market. They're able to fight this guy. He only has a Sheriff. He gets taken down. That's the bomb. Soap Dispenser is out B, though. Could catch another great time. We've seen them capitalize off this before. Logos has to be aware. He's ready to take another fight. He sees one, gets to the headshot, but not quite. It's through the wall. Frostmation trying to take a fight. Sees one, takes him down. Juice and George should know there's someone there. They just saw him walk outside, but he's caught off guard. We're in a 3v2 now. Frost has to be careful. Is able to get one, though. And I mean, Jester got to pull something out of the bag. Was able to make something happen on a 3K to give them an eco, but can he do it again? Finds one, but good trade from B-Ply, closing it out in a 6-2 fashion for UAH. And I mean, this has been a dominant. Sorry, I'll be. Oh.
Spike planted.
Right there. It's all you, little homie. Fire in the hole.
Last player standing.
Okay, sorry about that, y'all. I am finally back, though. I think we figured the issue out that was going on, but I don't know exactly what happened, but Radiant Rising able to get a good post-plant. Win their third round. Be playing a 1v4. Might get a little consolation prize here. That's another ult point there, but good round from Radiant Rising. Able to close it out. Bring us a bit closer. Only 6-3.
Shadows traveling.
Has a chance to bring it back to a tie at half. I mean, the economy UH is going to start snowballing here a little bit. And I mean, with the money on Jester and Choco, it'd be a bit of a weird buy. Yeah, only 1900, 2200. So gonna have to rely on some buys from his teammates. Logos is stuck with a little bit worse, but should also get a buy, I would hope. See that in the second year, surely. Only a guard. Oh, okay. Buy in 2 from B-Pie, so Bit of a slightly weaker buy from UAH, but should still be able to make it work. No ult's really quite on the table just yet. I think we saw one invested last round. I mean, another default. This breach might be trying to fix some util over towards A while the rest of the team is kind of clearing out B. They've seen this power before, though. Shouldn't really be ringing too many alarm bells, but now you see the eye. This is a little early. But he doesn't really have any util left, and we're 10 seconds in the round. They have to be doing something off of this. I mean, it seems like that would have been the hit. Now they're throwing a bit of a fake smoke, but Frost Formation should see all of this. No, there's nothing there, and you guys should be careful. Just so there was a good spot to get Logos. Not quite there on the timing. He has a fight on B-Pie, though, if he so chooses to take it. He does, and he wins it. Great shot from Jester. And Logos does catch a bit of a fight on Myriad there, but not quite, and now they're leaning towards Fur. Has to make something happen here. We've seen him play this spot before, and he's made it work. Has to do it again, though. He sees the gun barrel of one. And Logos actually finds one. Fur finds, or he finds two.
Spike down A.
And gets caught in the nade.
One enemy
Logos,
remaining.
though, continues his fight, finds a third. I don't know what's going on this round, but Logos is making it work.
30
I mean,
seconds
immediately
left.
flip this round back in UH's favor, and Soap Dispenser's in a bit of a 1v3 here. Bomb down. And 20 seconds left. What can you do? Cross formation, get the jump spot. Gets the info. And he forces the swing out, and Logos cleans up with a 4K. Great round from him. UH is able to swing it back after a quick 5v4 from Radiant Rising. I mean, this has been a pretty solid half so far. These rounds have been pretty close. Nothing too crazy from either side. A couple multi-kills from different players and things like that. Stuff you love to see. Have to see what Radiant Rising, though, can
Anyone
do to
feeling
bring
generous?
this game kind of back into their
Stay
favor.
particular.
7-5 isn't horrible if they can make that happen, but, I mean, you're on a bit of an eco. Gotta hope you can make something happen, but they've done it before. So nothing's out of the possibility yet, but Fur is back on his B setup and actually almost gets caught out early. Sub-Dispenser was all the way up B. Almost caught him while he was still getting his setup up. He's gotta be careful. He's gonna be looking to take another fight here. Might have an idea he's in this corner. Doesn't seem quite aware of it yet. He's looking for it, though. I mean, Fur has no way to get out of this. He has his one way, but there it is. There's the smoke coming down. He has a way to cross over, but I mean, Sub-Dispenser, we broke the trip early. He can walk out of this smoke, and on the other side of the map, though, UH is all the way up A. They're about to get a fight here, it looks like. One way's good to kind of delay time. I don't think they... Oh, actually miss. So they can walk in front of this. Gotta be a bit careful. They're looking to maybe try and refight this, but they seem a little hesitant so far. Here it comes. Catches B-Pie there. They know two are here. Still looking for the fight, though. Good stun out from Logos to kind of push him back. I mean, 38 seconds left. That's a lot of util coming from UAH. That's like all of their stall. I mean, they're running back towards B. And Sub-Dispenser has a full free B-side, catches Fur.
30
No one's
seconds
still
left.
backside. Juice Enjoyer is here to back him up. That's a lot of the UAH util gone, though, off of that fake pressure. And Fur takes a fight and is not able to win it. Juice Enjoyer is going to try to make a play out of the smoke. Catches one, catches two. Oh my gosh, how did he get away with that?
B.
I mean, Sub-Dispenser, 15 seconds, has to get the bomb down and try and get a plant. I mean, that's a crazy play by Juice Enjoyer
10 seconds
to keep
left.
this round winnable for UAH. You shut down what your breach ult. He's going for more. He's out backside. He wants to take another fight. He's going to have one. He sees Jester. He cuts to the third. And now, I mean, this is...
One enemy remaining.
Yeah, I mean, a great clean from UAH. That was almost unlosable for them at that point, but... I mean... Juice Enjoyer, a little bit of glazing going on, but, like... Just walking out of the smoke, I mean, that's just crazy. You can't be doing that. Great way to equalize, though. Bring it back into their favor and make it a good retake from UAH there. Closing out 8-3. Actually, that's not the end of the half. That's my bad. 8-3, so still a chance for an 8-4 half. Not horrible for the Radiant Rising side, but definitely not what you want to exactly be seeing on this map. Hopefully they can see if they can maybe make it work there. I mean, they had the play, too. They faked that A hit, got all of the UH util out. Had basically a free B side after finding the kill on Fur, but not quite able to close the round out. And you see another bit of a heavy B side hit. I mean, they've been getting B main for free pretty much every round. They're going to break this trip early yet again, so they have the opportunity for a lurk, but the camera is still up. Early smoke coming up. I mean, the entire team is here. Surely this is going to be a pop with this breach ult. At least you would think, but I mean they're kind of moving away, leaning back towards the mid. Myriad's trying to see if they can make anything happen. Able the opposite pick off the breach trap in mid. Sorry, the Cypher trap in mid. I mean, now UH has to be worried about a mid hit. Bit of a counter smoke by Juice to keep him out of market. I mean, they're kind of just sitting around. They're re-exploring mid a little bit, trying to clear it out. I'm not exactly sure what they're going for with separating their breach from the rest of the team while he's sitting on his ult, but they're looking to just walk out sight. They hear the cam. I think first spotted one. He pings it out. He probably has a bit of a fight. Yep, is able to catch one. A good stun that's, I think, possibly stun Myriad.
30
but they're not gonna
seconds
try and do
left.
anything with it. And kind of a waiting game, seeing what they're going to do. They're able to tag one. He sees, should be a B hit now. And, I mean, yeah. Radiant Rising is going to walk out of this. Burr is able to push back into the back site, but wait, Juice, you have someone behind you! Juice, turn around, there's someone right behind you!
10 seconds
Wait,
left.
did he walk all the way in? Do they have no idea? But Logo's able to trade it out. Slightly missed timing, but I mean, this other breach of Choco is trying to make a timing up here. Logos is aware, still able to find one. Great trade by Frost Formation, though. And I mean, 3v1. Good spot for Bang Bang. Make something happen, but Beep High. Good kill. Closing out in a 9-3 half. We've heard of the 9-3 curse, but it's going to take something crazy here from Radiant Rising to turn this one around. And
Beep, beep. Enough of that.
to see what they got in them on their own defensive side. See what they can make happen. I mean, great half from UH, though. When it looks like... What is that? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of 10 retakes. I mean, besides getting 10 of 10, can't get much better than that. So, showing good promise on there. They're able to win those retakes out and keep them
This goes
in these matches. Not having to force any early fights, and let's see what they can cook on their attack side. Bit of a default out here from Radiant Rising. It is a bit open, but I mean, it is pissed around. I don't think you really expect anyone to go towards mid, but that is exactly what UH is doing. Looking like a double satchel player on to Bang Bang, so he's got to be careful here. Jump spotting around, but I mean, you're about to get breach stunned. I see it coming. There it is. Satchel coming in, but he actually gets tagged from top mid, so it slows him down. He's by himself, so Bang Bang has a 1v1 here.
Going out.
This is going to be pivotal. Frost is able to win it out. I mean, they have full market now. Should be able to come out sight here in just a second. Stuck behind some one ways, but Frost is be careful taking this fight. He knows two are back sight. So UH is able to pinch here, but interesting trip. That actually catches one. You don't see that very often. And I mean, these backside players are holding it down. They get 3. Oh my goodness. Frost Formation, the market player, what can you do? Not much. Infer. I mean, somehow, I don't know how, he ended up in their spawn, but in a 1v4, I mean, now they're going to be a little bit aware of it. But not quite. A little whippy on both sides. For able to win it out, though. And not quite get the second. I mean, great stuff from the Cypher and the Breachback site. They're able to find 3. Just absolutely shut down all the players coming in from B main. I mean, I honestly have not seen that trip before that he threw. I might have to steal that tech right there. I mean, great trip. No one was expecting it. Catches Logos off, and I mean, they get a trade on the other two. Frost Formation not able to really pinch back sight. And I mean, that's what you want to see from Radiant Rising right there. You know, you're down 9-3, you got to make the pistol. You got to win it. Now they're only 9-4, you win this one, you're 9-5. Maybe you can win the bonus, that's 9-6, and you're right back in this thing, so... See what they make happen, though. UH has got an early fight on Myriad, though. I mean, they're going to run him down. Never mind, they're going to lean towards Elbow. But still a bit of an isolated fight. They have 2 1v1s, really, if they decide to take him. But this is a great spot for Soap to get 1, and he gets 2. They line up perfectly for him. And I mean, stuck behind a one-way, UH not really able to come help and trade off of it, so quick 5v3. Great stuff from Soap to kind of immediately put this round back in the dirt for UAH. Make it really hard for them to get back into it. I don't really know how you're going to be able to get back into this. You got 3 players. Myriad, though, get a little exploratory. Go with the Stinger. Are they ready for it? And they are, and they're able to get 1.
I'll find you.
And yeah, I mean, you're stuck behind another one-way. Not much you can do here. Kind of wait out some time. Maybe you get at least 1 if someone gets a low or greedy. Bang Bang's kind of stuck in the open here. Beepon might have a bit of a favorable fight once this one-way goes down, but still tough to win. Classic versus Stinger, and yeah, Bang Bang kills them both. I mean, flawless from Radiant. That is exactly what you want to see. And you bring that rifle into the next round. I mean, 3 Stingers. isn't really perfect, but I mean, with the close angles these defenders can play, there's a chance here for them to bring it to 9-6. I mean, you would assume after that, your UH is on an eco. That's a 9-7. It's a 2-round score differential if they're able to close this round out. So, UH has to be careful. Make sure they're not giving any close range, easy fights out. Capitalize off this breach and Gecko util. Make sure we're clearing all these angles. I mean, you basically got infinite util. You would hope you would at least be able to do that. Bit of a default, though. Nothing too crazy. We're kind of exploring mid a bit here. Put some pressure on, break that mid door, make Bang Bang a little worried about what might come. But, I mean, you got a stinger behind a smoke. You do not want to be walking in front of that as UAH. Myriad, though, clearing out A main. Ross is getting a little exploratory. He wants to make sure that they don't take too much space off of it. But, I mean, Myriad's tucked in this corner. A great stun, though. Can Frost swing this quick enough? And he can. But Myriad wins it out. Oh, my goodness. And Soap Dispenser gets V-Pie.
Down A.
I mean, this is what I was talking about, these close angles with these stingers. I mean, UH kind of walked into it. It was a good idea with the breach stun. Not quite quick enough to capitalize on it. And they have bomb. I mean, you throw a deep smoke now. UH has to walk in front of us to try and beat it, and they do. Gets a fight on Myriad. Not able to win it out, though. And I mean, Radiant Rising has turned this into a 5v2. Burr is in their spawn again. But Bang Bang notices him. So I don't know how much exactly he's going to be able to make happen. Yeah, Bang Bang's kind of looking for it. They should know he has to be wrapping spawn. Choco's looking for it, and Juice is kind of stuck. Burr, yep, not able to even get one. And Juice Enjoyer, not able to get one either. I mean, that's another flawless round from Radiant Rising on the defense side on a bonus round of all things. I mean, to put him 9-6, and now UH is on an eco. So barring any, you know, crazy plays from UH, this is immediately another winnable round to put them on a 2-score differential. I mean, they're right back in this thing. UH has got to figure out some way to bring these attack rounds back, because they have not been doing very well so far. I mean, all credit to Radiant Rising. You know, they've been making these look clean so far, so let's see if any adjustments come out. We haven't seen a timeout yet from either side. We might see one of those for the first time this game, but another little bit of mid defaulting. Taking it early. I think they might want to try and pinch Bang Bang. It would be a good idea.
Right there.
They're kind of playing by himself, but actually this round he has Choco with him. I mean, they're going to have full
there.
top mid here. I think they're going to smoke the right, and they're going to push this breach. I mean, I see a stun lined up. It's going to immediately shut this push down, and yeah, we have the util to try and take some more space, but Choco's ready for it. Not affected by anything. Burr just swings out. Is able to find one, but I mean, another great crossfire, but B-Pie gets another. Bang Bang able to trade out, though. We're in a 3v2. I mean, Juice has a 1v1. They're able to win it out, though, and Frost 1v3. It's going to be a miracle to even attempt to win this one out. You got Myriad coming in on flank, but he has 3 1v1s. If he's able to take back site quick enough, he can take a 1 here on Soap Dispenser. Upgrades to a bit of a Spectre. Not sure if, yeah. Not sure that's quite what he wants in the situation, though. Myriad's going to start leaning up on this flank a bit more. I mean, this is still a chance. If he's able to get this bomb and fight this raise. He actually gets the fight on Bang Bang, wins it out. He dips back in the smoke. Oh, good shot, though, from Soap Dispenser. Making sure that Frost doesn't have any chance in the round. And not super clean, but it's another round win. Your 2-round differential. And oh, gotta take a bit of a tech pause. But, I mean, Radiant Rising has looked great so far in this game. And, or at least in this half, sorry. I mean, UAH just... Something's got to happen here. Try and bring some momentum back on their favor. You're finally back on a full buy. If there's a round that do something, it has to be this one. See exactly what they can do, though. I'm not sure exactly what the tech pause is for. I think it's, yeah, it's one of our players. Could be a bit of an internet issue. I don't think any of them are in the room right now. Doesn't look like it. Just won't be able to find out exactly what it is. Hopefully it won't be too long, though. But, yeah. I do think we're going to pop it to a quick break. This might be a little bit of a long one, it's looking like. But we will be right back once the tech pause is no longer underway. And I'll see you guys in just a second. Oh, sorry, didn't unmute my mic. But we are finally back into it. We had a bit of a lag issue, it seems like. They said Josh formation, or sorry, Frost formation, not Josh formation. Turned into a lag formation. Had to get his internet reset real fast, but UAH is kind of slowing it down a little bit on this B side, but actually, never mind. They're speeding up on A super fast. Soap is in a good spot, but pulls his nade out to try and make something happen and can't make it happen. And Myriad now, I mean, you're in a 1v4 on site. What? Has to be some good util coming out from the breach, or otherwise, this is a horrible spot to be in. Good stun, or sorry, good eye from Myriad though. Able to get Logos as Choco. I mean, now we're in a bit of a 3v4, bit of a crazy beginning of that round after Bird kind of creeped up B, but... And he's able to get another one down. Takes down Choco. He's looking for a bit more. Jester, 1v1 with them. Isn't going to give it to him, though. They're going to land towards retaking the spawn area. UAH just set up pretty nice for it.
Not ready yet.
Cross formation in a good spot to play off of B-Pie. And there comes the smokes, so never mind that, but Juice.
Blinding.
Good blind coming in. Blinding up. Jester. 1v4. Good nade coming in. Able to take down Frost. Not quite get the second, though, and... I mean, there's what we needed to see from UAH. Bringing it back to 10-7, able to get around on the board on their attack side and kind of stabilize their economy a little bit. But, I mean, we see a lot of ults coming up for both sides, so probably we see something crazy coming out. Almost up on Choco's ult on the Radiant Rising side. Myriad's 2 away as well. Logos getting about 3, and UAH sitting on basically every single other big impact ult they could have, so... Should be getting cycled through here in the next couple of rounds. See if they can make any plays. They had some pretty good ones last half, off of especially the breach ults. Some good plays, not quite the defaults that you normally see. You're taking a fight here on A by themselves, and Fur just takes them down. It's a good ult that should just show them. I mean, they can go wherever they want. Fur is immediately going to take A, seeing both players off site. Has to be careful of Soap, though. He's immediately retaking the space. But there's a timing issue here where Fur is gonna maybe clear him in time, and he does. That's another free kill. That's a free A site. Has to be careful with Choco though.
Cage triggered.
I mean, he's gonna be creeping towards their spawn. Frost has to be careful of this. Choco has a chance to try and make a play here. Oh, what a great ding through the smoke. And he's gonna just walk through and make a play. Yeah, absolutely not. Frost formation shuts that down. I mean, 2v5 now. I mean, this has to just be looking for a save. Just a super quick round. I mean, only 45 seconds in. About halfway through, and this round's already over. Logos heard one. He's going to look to try and make a play. Actually, wait, he's not quite aware. He might get shot in the back here if Jester decides to take a peek. Oh, slightly misses the timing, and Logos is able to sneak away with his life. But, I mean, he is hunting these kills down. I mean, another great round from UAH. I mean, kind of just capitalizing off of Fur's lurk there. Able to get one, get that Cypher ult off, take all the way in the A, and then get another one. I mean, open up the round completely. Kind of made it unwinnable for Radiant Rising. And he has a chance to get another one here. Jester has no idea he could be in this one way. Yeah, he gets a third.
5.
The only one weapon coming back, assuming that Logos can't find another. And he's looking to maybe try and catch one. He gets one, but gets traded by Logos. So no guns coming through on that save. I mean, that's another good round from UAH. Able to close it out. After 4 straight losses. I mean,
Right there.
I keep saying it, but they're building this lead back up, and Radiant Rising has to make something happen to keep themselves in this game. They did it with 4 rounds straight, and it wasn't enough somehow. UAH is immediately to bring it back at 2 of their own, and like a pretty sizable lead. You're still sitting on quite a lot of your good ults, so got a couple rounds to kind of play around with. Another early eye coming out. Only tags Fur, and Myriad doesn't want to take that fight this time. I don't blame him.
Shadows traveling.
He's able to break market though and get an early smoke out of Bang Bang. I mean, this is a quick hit from UAH. Ross is all the way in this, up in the sight, off the Brute Flash, not able to quite get back sight though, and Fur finds one through Bang Bang's own one-way, turning it against him. Marco's looking for another. Fur says no thank you. He shuts that down immediately. I mean, he has just been going crazy in these last 2 rounds, making sure that UAH does not throw their advantage away. Putting him into a assumably 12-7. He has a chance to get another here. He's in a good spot. Bit out in the open though. And he gets another. Oh my goodness, he gets 4.
out of 5. My ultimate is
Surely not the ace. The man in mid. I mean, they're trying to give it to him. They're baiting around. They're all jumping, but first just looping in their spawn. He's taking the ultimate timing. He gets the ace. Oh my goodness, Fur.
I've always been a killer.
He has come alive in these last 2 rounds. He wants this map over and done with. He wants to take us on the map too. I mean, he's up to 20 kills. He's been putting in the work. I kind of called him out on his defense side, getting caught out, but on these attack side lurks, he's been getting a ton of value. Have to see if he can get any more. 12-7 now. Radiant Rising is sitting on 5 ults, so has a chance to make something happen in this round, but I mean, you can't expect much, can you? It's gonna take something crazy. You got a sheriff on one of their players. I mean, early fight towards B. UAH is leaning in the complete opposite direction. Early Thrash coming out as well to fully clear out this site. I mean, Jester is already in spawn. Has a good kill trip set up though. We saw he caught one a few rounds ago on B with it. And her up in mid gets another in market. And he's looking for a second. Not able to get it though. Bang Bang gets away, but that's the trip I was talking about. And Jester gets one off of his kill trip.
Where is everyone?
Here comes the ult. Fur cooking up the lurk, has to give it up. Doesn't want to make anything too crazy. I mean, 4v3. UH completely touches the ult. Oh, yeah, swinging with Util, gets caught out. Bang Bang. Fur wins another, but gets traded. Mira gets traded out as well by B-Pie. And good stuff from Soap to get 3 on the round. And I mean, Radiant Rising gives them the 8. Only having to use 2 ults, and I mean, great setup by Radiant Rising. They're playing the retake, getting one up the kill trip, even off of Fur's, like, 5th round in a row up of a mid lurk, getting a kill there. Doing a good job to stabilize the rounds out, and went out one of their post-plant retakes. UH, though, is still sitting on that Raze ult, and they're looking to just head early towards this B site. I'm expecting a Raze ult here, so Jester's gonna have to be careful. He's been pretty good so far on this B site. Have to see what he can do this round. No kill trip. And Bang Bang gets up on the box, so Frost Mission has to be a little careful here. Assuming he does satchel out and pop his ult. He actually decides to hold on to it, but Bang Bang swings over the top. Not able to get the kill. Chalk goes back site, though. I mean, with Util out in hand, he wins the fight, and Jester's in a weird spot. Is in the smoke. It's a bit lush from UAH, allowing him a little bit of gap. He could swing here. The timing. Actually, B-Pie sees him. And wins it out. I mean, we're in a 5v3. Frost Formation still sitting on the ult. Logos gets caught out, though. Has a bit of delay, Util. And actually, Fur gets taken down. I'm not even sure where. That was in mid, actually. Soap gets another, so we're immediately in a 3v3. This is a winnable round. The Raze ult misses. Soap with Util out. Doesn't get punished, and he almost has a chance to make a play happen. But B-Pie wins it out. Miri, though, with a good trade, but Frost gets another. And, I mean, we have a nade on the bomb. Absolutely no time. Bang, bang. I mean, it's over. UH has won this first game. I mean, gets a 3K. Bit of a stat pad one, no offense, but absolutely unwinnable round there. And good stuff to close that round out by UAH. Put them into a 1-0 map lead as we look to head into this Haven game. And I mean, I thought they had a chance. Radiant Rising almost brought it back. They started stringing some rounds together, but UH is able to close it off the back of that tech pause. And yeah, I mean, that was a great first game. Pretty close. Exactly what you want to see. And we'll be back here in about 5 minutes for our next map of Haven. And we'll see you guys then. All right, and we are back into our map 2 of UAH, White versus Radiant Rising White. And I mean, a good first map to start us out on. UAH kind of having a good, strong lead in that first half. Throwing it a little bit away there, letting Radiant get 4 straight rounds in that second half, but closing it out. And I think it was like 13-8, something like that. Sounds about right. So coming in this second map with a 1-0 lead. I'm not exactly sure who picked each map. I'm going to assume that UH picked Sunset. I think they've been scrimming it a bit. I might be wrong on that, but either way, we're getting into the second game. We see the Astra pick come out after the little buff she had, I think, 2 weeks ago, something like that. And, I mean, yeah, I think we're going to be seeing her a lot more. I think our blue team has been running her a good bit in scrims. My main man, my GOAT, Sambot, has been talking to me about playing her a bit more, so see what kind of value Jester can get. Had a good bit of tech with that Cypher on the last map. Was pretty cool to see. A couple of those kill trips, get some value. But yeah, here we go into map number 2. A little bit of a mirror comp outside of the Astra Omen difference, though. Killjoy Cypher as well, but shouldn't cause too much of a difference. Fur is definitely more of a Cypher over Killjoy kind of guy, so I think we'll be seeing that a lot out of UH White this semester.
Yes, this should do.
Let's see what these teams get up to in the pistol round. Looks like UH is going to be looking to take a fight towards A main. I see Frost getting ready to swing lobby, or yeah, swing into lobby pretty early. Logo setting up a stun with B-Pie getting ready to throw a dart out, but I mean, Radiant Rising on the complete opposite side of the map. So Fur is going to be tested. I did call him out a bit on his defense side. I think he played a little too aggressive back sight, was able to get caught out and kind of put Radiant Rising into a 4v5 early on. He's going to get this info early. He sees at least 2. Did not see the cam. Okay, now they see the cam, but I mean, he saw 3. So early rotations coming out from UAH. Drawing Frost away as well, but I mean, they're fully leaving, going back to A, so this is a bit of an over-rotation. Frost probably should have stayed towards lobby, because, I mean, he'd be getting info right now on this Killjoy, but either way, he's going to be playing back sight, and UH should know here pretty soon, assuming there's a jump spot, that there is absolutely no one there. But Radiant Rising, bit of a slow play, and they actually, this could be Gigabrand. They fake an A dart, and they're walking back towards C, and it's working out perfectly, because all of the UH players are just running back towards A. And this, I mean, Fur has to be tested here. I mean, he's on a 1v4, but actually UH isn't fully rotating. They kind of understand that B-Pie and Frost haven't seen anything on A. They know. Now Fur can call for these rotations. A great trip to pull him back, but he actually gets spotted by the Jet Jazz pulling him back in. Juice trying to swing out and help his teammate, but I mean, you're stuck in the corner for what can you do, Juice? You're also stuck back to side. You got to make something happen. I mean, this is a 5v2 because Logos also falls in Garage. I mean, a great pistol out so far by Radiant Rising. Going to be a miracle now for UH to try and make anything happen. I mean, surely not. They've had this set up pretty well. Choco taking first contact. You got Bang Bang ready to swing off of him.
One enemy
There we go. He gets 1. Be probably able to find 1. Pretty awkward fights though. Able to get another though. Make it a 3rd. Oh, almost gets the 4th, and he's gonna swing right. Actually, no. Choco falls away. So still not a very super winnable round. I think, yeah, no time now for B-Pie, but a lot of ult orb kind of garnered up. That's halfway. We saw B-Pie last game at the Thrash in round 2. So already kind of moving back up to that. But I mean, either way, besides the ult orbs going to B-Pie, that was a great pistol round by Radiant Rising. Kind of throwing out a bit of fakes. Already on the pistol round. You don't see that every day, so. Also see an Outlaw. That's not something you see every day either. I mean, this is the perfect time to use it against the classics. So have to hope that Bang Bang's hitting his shots. We didn't really see any Marshals, Outlaws, or Ops come in the last game, so no one really super warmed up on him, but see, he's checking for the cam, not quite anything there. And I mean, another slow round, making sure there's no pushers coming out from UAH. Kind of aware though, in a eco round like this, you're bound to see something crazy, but UAH is kind of just sitting in their own default. We're in a 2-1-1-1. They want to kind of lean towards mid here, Radiant do. But UAH is also kind of leaning towards this direction. And I mean, they're like in their heads. The second
Right
they
there.
lean towards B, they lean towards A, but UAH may actually have the read of their own as now they are leaning towards A. And they should hear this drone, so a full stack on the site. Do they have the dart up there? Okay, so they do have the dart. There's a chance. It's a good smoke by Juice, but it's a little early just because there isn't anyone scaled up. And they clear long. They know no one's long. And now we see them falling out again. These, like, big pressures from Radiant Rising has been drawing rotations. And while they haven't left anyone to really control the map, I mean, Killjoy is all the way up garage.
30 seconds left.
Right outside the double doors. And Fur is leaving C. He tapped his cam at the worst moment. So, I mean, oh, there it goes again. Okay, he does get the spot. That was a good timing from him to make sure he taps it again. Bit of a misstart as well, so Juice has a chance, but this is a good lurk coming up from Myriad. Should be able to swing out and catch a timing on Fur, yep.
10 seconds
That's both
left.
of the C players down. Which is looking to try and maybe make a bit of a flood out.
Last player.
Ross catches the timing, not quite able to make anything happen off of it though, and another flawless round for Radiant.
Just tell
I
me
mean,
where they are, Sova.
The lack of map control so far from UAH has just kind of allowed the Radiant Rising team to swing both sides of the map, kind of take
Right
pressure and force them to send their players to sites where they're not even playing. So hopefully we see a bit more pressure coming up from UAH, taking a bit more control. I mean, we saw it on the pistol. Frost Nation had all the way up short in the lobby. Hopefully we get a setup like that again where he's able to kind of hold that space, make sure he doesn't give it away to allow for rotations off of all these fakes. See a bit of again. A good smoke allows him to hold the lobby completely. He probably moving one away now from the Civil. Logos walking down mid here. Especially as a breach, this is a pretty risky play. Might be able to catch a timing on Jester, but Jester may just do the exact same to him. Yeah, he sees the turret, gets out. No harm, no foul. Frost, bit of a sticky situation here, though. Soap is walking up on him. He gets a spot. They both see each other. They want nothing to do with him. They're just going long. They have a pretty good fight on him. The Vandal versus the Spectre in such close quarters, but they don't want anything to do with it. They're kind of leaning back towards him. I think they changed their mind. Want to see if they can catch him out. Frost ready for it, though, but Soap is able to win it out. Spectre v Rifle. And, I mean, that's a Vandal down 5v4 again. Another early advantage. B-Pie is going to try and make a play. This Rifle, Jester is able to cross it, pick up the Rifle, so now B-Pie has to be careful. And in the meantime, the Radiant Rising is walking all the way up mid. And this should be a free B-side should they choose to take this. Seems like they will. Soap all the way up. Still to play through the smoke in the last game. I don't think he's ready to do it again, though. A good kill from Logos with that Aftershock, though. So we're on a 4v4. Nothing too crazy. Early stun coming out as well, stopping anything from pushing off that Silva drone. And Furry was able to find one. Bang Bang gets the tag, so B-Pie on very low HP. Gets flash from Logos to force Bang Bang in that corner, but I mean, nothing to clear him out yet. And Myriad's in a good spot. Good nade to get another kill. I mean, you guys need to speed this up. That's the, yep, there's the suck coming in. Gets a spam, gets Fur. And this is going to be tough with a win now. This is a great setup. Logos able to take down one, and Juice is looking to save. A great B-post plan by Radiant Rising to close out this round. Bring him up to a 3-0 lead, and Juice isn't even able to save the weapon, so the economy of UH is going to be completely broken. And great start from Radiant Rising. I mean, we saw something like this on the other side. I think it was their attack side as well. They brought it back 4-0. 4 straight rounds, and UH was able to recover, so we'll have to see if we get something like the same story here, but, I mean, so far, this has been all Radiant Rising.
I got money. Anyone need something?
And UH, something has to change in the game plan. Some sort of adjustment, because right now they have not had a hold on this game at all. It has been all Radiant Rising. These rounds have not even really been close, so I'm going to be honest. Take an early fight, though, Josh. Or, sorry, Frost. Dashing out mid. Almost has a chance to get one, but I think Myriad dodged the stun, able to push him back off the angle. I like the idea for a play, but it's an early 4v5, and make it a 3v5 as Myriad finds one in mid. Logos has a chance. Good shot. Bring it down to a 3v4. Has a chance. But they are leaning towards this A site. As B-Pie's leaning away, so they should be in a pretty good spot here in a 4v3 post plant. And if I'm not mistaken, Bang Bang just ran the gun that was in grass all the way out. So no recovery either, and now he'll be holding his flank as the free site for Radiant Rising. And it'll take some time for yours to get there, so no early plays, no early floods happening. Should just be a basic old retake. I mean, not much util either. I mean, BPI does have most. That's something to try and get back on this site, but I mean, this is still going to be hard. You're retaking with a Sheriff and a Marshal. A great stun by the Astra. Shoko swings out and gets a free kill, gets another. And BPI, good shot. Able to get 2, actually. But Bang Bang's coming back, making sure they have at least an opportunity for a trade. They heard him, I don't think. Yeah, not quite aware. Almost hits the flick. I mean, such little time. Yeah, not quite. BPI. 2 good kills. Try and put him in some position to win the round, but not quite. And not the 4-0 lead. It's about what you expect. I mean, if something's going to change, it has to be this round. We have 2 full buys for both teams. So if we see an adjustment, it surely would be here. But I mean, Radiant Rising, you're one off all of your big ults besides the Astra ult. So you have the chance to farm up 2 of them and make this into another very losable round for UAH. Very close to unwinnable, I guess is a good way to put it off of these ults based on how good their retakes have been. So have to see what they can do here. They're leaning heavy towards C, so they should be able to grab this orb if they so choose. And they do. They get the breach ult. But I think BPI might have denied the civil, even though they already had it up, just to make sure they couldn't cover their own. And yeah, we see them immediately back towards A. Whole lot of this lean towards one side, hit the other. Kind of gameplay so far. Early C, let's lean towards mid. I mean, cross mission is all the way up A, so they do have general idea that they're over in this direction. Lotus has a chance to get a good fight here on Myriad, but he gets Valorant timing, then unswings from the angle the second that Myriad swings into it. I mean, they're completely past this stun. Oh, almost catches one on the VPI. Still nothing quite yet. I mean, we're 40 seconds in. It's been a pretty quiet round, and Lotus is just running down mid. Wait, you can't be doing this. Yeah, he gets caught out by Myriad. That's a crazy play to try to be making a 5v5. So he probably kind of stuck defending the site and gets breach ulted. Can they get out? Just about. A good bind by Juice, and he gets 2. Almost a 3rd, not quite though. Great way to recover this. Make it into a good spot. Cross Machine able to walk out of smoke, try and make a play. Bird does the same, able to get 1. But good trades come out from Radiant Rising. We're in a 1v2 now for BPI.
Spike planted.
I mean, this is going to be a tough clutch. This is a great crossfire between Jester and Bang Bang. Actually, Jester's backing away. I mean, should be coming back. You hear the Sova. Looking at this buy time, though, off the suck. Doesn't want to give anything away. And Bang Bang's just trying to make some noise on site. I mean, they're playing this timing perfectly. Completely avoiding BPI. Losing the 50-50, they would run into him. And yeah, there's the suck coming out. And Jester swings and gets the 3rd. And I mean, just utterly dominant so far, if I'm going to be honest. Radiant Rising has been making these rounds look clean. Nothing too crazy. I mean, they're losing some on the post plant, but what do you expect? Came off a hero play from Juice Enjoyer off of his blind, only able to get 2. And I mean, still just how much is going on for UAH? I mean, I think a bit of an overheat from Logos. Didn't exactly need to walk down mid there, especially when BPI had seen one cross to that left side. But something still does need to change. Either, I'm sure we'll see a timeout possibly after this eco round. Try and settle things down. Early break on the turret. I mean, he's walking down mid again. He's kind of faking that they're pushing mid, and it forces Radiant Rising to lean towards C where Fur is. But I mean, he's once again completely by himself. Trip gets immediately broken. They shouldn't quite know he's here. He has a chance to make a play, but he gets off the angle. So they're going to clear him back side, and Jester gets him.
Spike planted.
Fur's not able to get anything there with a Sheriff. Logos gets a fight on the flank on Myriad. Little whiffy though. Myriad wins it out. So 5v3. I mean, Juice Enjoyer with the Bulldog. You have a chance. Frost swings out. I think gets info on Bang Bang, but immediate reposition, making sure they don't re-clear that angle.
Here.
Getting ready to dart, probably dash out. We'll see how they take this. Bit of a weird fight. Able to get one, though. Make it 2. Shouldn't be much else given to him, though. We have 2 players playing back. Yeah, runs out of ammo, and I mean... 6-0. I mean, this... Yeah. I keep saying it, but I mean, it keeps happening. Radiant Rising is making these rounds look amazing. Looking clean. And UAH is just... a little uncoordinated, maybe. Giving away too many free ones, and... something... I need to see a timeout. I'm gonna keep poking on it until they do it, but... a timeout of some sort, try and reel them back in, because right now it's slipping out of their hands pretty fast. I mean, Jester 8-1, Choco and Myriad both with 7. We're only 6 rounds in, so if this round turns into an A hit from Radiant Rising, I think that would be a first. Surely we see some sort of lean towards another part of the map, and Josh, so I keep calling him Josh Frost, swings out with the op, able to take down Choco pretty early on. I mean, he still has control of this angle. Jester and Myriad looking to swing into him. Gets the jump spot. Not willing to take the shot, though. On the other up short, Bang Bang has made his way all the way up, and yeah, Radiant Rising is looking towards the other side of the map. How many times have I said that this game? There's a big chance here for Bang Bang to try and make a play on a flank, assuming they can draw some noise over towards Garage. Juice and George is going to have a bit of a challenge ahead of him, but he has a good crossfire here with Fur. Assuming they get a good timing. Yeah, there's a smoke coming out. Now that he's smoked, Fur has to be careful here. He's stuck in a bit of a corner. Juice cannot help him at all here. You know, this should just be an immediate retreat, but I mean, look at this. They are running back to the A site. Here's that flank I was talking about, but Josh. Sorry, that's his name. I keep calling him that, but it's Frost. He's about to get flanked by Bang Bang. Yeah, great stuff on the lurk. Not able to take down Soap before he dies, and I mean, only 13 seconds left. Juice is here to try and make something happen. Lotus pops his civil when he actually gets him off the plant, and that's the bomb down. 6 seconds left.
I got the spike.
I mean, Bang Bang has to plant. There's no time. They just won. UH just won this round. Oh my goodness. Off of Logos' breach ult, UH has won the round, and I mean, a great dart, a great breach ult, and I mean, the utility there from UH was great. That's how you want to get yourself back into this game.
Ready for close quarters engagement.
I mean, it's the start of something. It's still a long journey back to even attempt to make this a 6-6 half, but there's a way to do it. That's going to be it. That is a mental breaker. Even up 6 rounds. Those kind of rounds, losing off time. I mean, you're in such a good advantage. Those are tough to come back from. Another A fight. Cross formation's all the way up. He gets another early kill. Takes a fight on Myriad, but good trade. Juice Enjoyer trades one out of his own, though, so we're in a 4v3 pretty early on. Locos is down mid again, and he gets taken down. But Beepa has a chance to make a fight on Jester. Wins it out. Good shot. 2v3. You just gotta make sure they don't give anything away here. We still have our entire Cypher set up, so don't have to do anything crazy. And they're looking towards mid, but they have a fight on Fur. He's in a good spot here. So they have to be pretty vigilant to clear this out. Will he be able to? Fur wins it out and gets both. I mean, that's another good rep for UAH. Speeding up the tempo, getting that fast fight in mid, sorry. Getting the early kills, early trades, putting them in an early advantage. I mean, that's exactly what they needed, early advantage. Name of the game right now for UAH needs to be off of these slow plays from Radiant Rising.
This goes here.
See if they can keep that up. I mean, we're going back towards that A default. Frost formation back up with that op. Save him with the knives last round. Give him enough creds. They're kind of running around, figuring out exactly what they want to do. Going to be leaning again towards this mid default. They should have it for free this time, though. UH doesn't want anything to do with it like they did last round. People are taking a bit of an early fight on Jester. This is a good angle. Good jiggle, though, to make sure they don't get caught out. Myriad kind of testing Logos. Can't show the aftershock this corner this time. Doesn't want another play like last couple rounds ago where he got cut out by it. And there we go. He takes the fight. Wins it on Myriad. Satsu alert down. You see 2 on C. But it's immediate rotate towards A. You see him somewhere. They're going the complete opposite direction is generally been what happens. But they're getting ready to reinforce the C site. Choco was all the way up B. Leaning back towards grass though. Didn't exactly see the trip. They're kind of pressuring again though, and Logos has a chance. But he actually might get cut out here by Choco.
Right there.
Sees the trip. Is able to back away. And I mean, you break the trip B, and now you're just going towards A. We see him garage, they go towards C. You see him C, they go towards mid. You see him mid, and now they're going towards A, taking a garage
30
hit. So
seconds left.
Flash out.
Frost formation still set up the op. They understand, but Bang Bang not able to quite get back, but I don't think they're aware of these other two, but now they should be able to hear him. Be playing a good spot to get a kill, and he does.
Spike down A.
I mean, now this has to be a save. 5v2. Jester
10
stuck on
seconds
site.
left.
In short. You have an op holding you. Fur, once again, cooking up another lurk, trying to catch out Choco. Yep, he sees the guns. Should be another free one.
Remaining.
And yeah, Jester's stuck in short. 5v1. I mean, this is a bit of the same story. UH starts slow out on their first half, and then they turn it around. And now we see the first time out, but it's actually from the Radiant Rising side, losing 3, trying to see what needs to change.
I should play some Astral Stars in this reality.
I mean, they've been doing pretty well. I think these picks they've had have been good. I mean, they've drawn rotations off of UAH pretty effectively, but, you know,
Right
low time has really been the killer for them right now. I mean, if we look right now, 2 of their 3 round losses are from time. The first off the breach ult, the second off of that 5v2 after VPI and Frost Formation able to hold down A. So I like their ideas. I think they just got to do them a bit earlier. And I mean, UH has been doing a good job not biting on them too much. Making sure they hold their default, hold their space. And finding the early kills. I mean, they're winning their ones when they need to early on in these rounds, giving them advantages. And we saw it last round. Logos getting his one in mid. Taking down Myriad. I think we saw it a couple other rounds previously. People like Juice, people like Frost in those mid fights, things like that. So, see what adaptations come out. Exactly from both sides, because it's a good time for UH to make sure they're able to keep these rounds flowing in. I mean, economy is starting to bloom now. 6,000, 8,000, 4,000, so that's a good couple of rounds of economy, probably through the end of the half, so.
Snuff them out.
Also getting towards that Sovolt. Moving towards on the other side of Radiant. Got quite a lot of ults moving for them, and I mean, we see another early B hit. I think they realize that Locust has been by himself here a majority of the time. I think they spot him out as well, so they know, but B-Pie's here to help him out. Is stuck throwing util. Down, but then Choco's there. Juice is there to help as well, and he gets one through the smoke. Locust trying to take it on the left. This is a bit awkward. They have the sight, but Locust is still back here. And he gets a good kill.
Spike planted.
But Joe, oh my goodness, I can't speak. Just as a good spot. Logos gets another one though, a Myriad in a 1v5. Absolutely not. I mean, flawless round from UAH. It seemed like a good idea to try and punish Logos playing B-side alone. A little slow though, allowing UAH to rotate. Good util as well coming out from him to kind of close those rounds out. And I mean, 4-6. This is flipped on its head. Immediately has a chance to become a 6-6 half for UAH. Definitely something I originally had immediately envisioned happening, but here we are. But a lot of big ults for Radiant. I mean, 1 off the Killjoy ult, 2 off the Breach ult. So you have a chance to at least make it a 7-5, maybe an 8-4 if you're able to win this one. Looking at probably your last buy of the half, so if you're going to win a round, it probably needs to be this one. But Frost, I mean, post up with the op, moving towards, away from A, towards C. And they haven't really ever been expecting this. This might just be a swing out, and it is, and Frost gets a free one. A great adaptation, they kind of move him away from A, back towards C, capitalize on their early aggression. I mean, I said the name of the game was early advantages for UAH, and I mean, they're already in one. Your breach is down. That was your chance to get one of your big ults online, so you're stuck with the Killjoy Civil. Obviously, those are still big impact ults, but I mean, what is this angle? What, like, if this is the nade hit, what are you even supposed to do about this? When do you ever expect a man to be up here? When has a man ever played in this angle in anyone's lives? He has a chance to make something happen here. He should hear him running up.
Cage capture now.
Yeah, he gets one.
Cage
Has to jump down off the dart though, but... And that's 5v3 now. Be in a bit of a weird spot. Has a chance to get traded. Actually, don't go for the fight. I mean, you're down to 40 seconds. Really, all you have is grass. UAH is still in a really spread default. And now they're leaving A because Fur is walking up forward.
30
so
seconds
have a good
left.
idea that this is coming towards C. Ross has to be careful though. Juice is smoked off. They're doing a full contact play. He has the read though. Yeah, it's another free kill. That's bomb down. He has a fight on Jester, so they know he's there. Myriad. I mean, 14 seconds. And you're getting sprayed to grow. I mean, this has to be another save. This is another round lost to time.
My ultimate is ready.
Not quite time. They do get the last kill. I mean, that was a round basically lost to time. And of UAH's 5 rounds, that is now
Last
over
round
half of them.
in
That
the
is
half.
3 of the 5. That cannot be happening if you're Radiant Rising. If you want to stay in this half, I mean, you got to be just hitting these sites early. It's good ideas. I mean, I think UAH is punching pretty well in these slow defaults. Kind of poking out the map, but I mean, you just can't be doing it with such low time. You tell the UAH is sitting on every round. They're not really able to force any of it out on them, so... I mean, give credit to UAH. They've turned this round on its head. Sorry, this half on its head completely.
Get out of my way.
Full credit to them, but definitely some mistakes. I mean, you see our full A site. They are done with the slow defaults. They want this site. They are going to probably pop this cage. Will make sure they get it. I don't think they quite have anything to break it. No, they don't. BPI is not on this Sova ult, so they're going to give it up. So this should be a 5v5 retake. But I mean, you have full... Uh-oh. Logo's just get caught, so there is no flood. Cross formation also on the op, so bit of an awkward retake.
Spike planted.
We also have the Sova, so that has a good chance to kind of buy some time. I mean, Chaco's set up with his util and spawn. This is gonna be big to slow this down, but Cross gets in front of it and he gets a kill. Catching out with more util in hand. Bang Bang able to trade out one though. Soap gets another. But Juice is gonna look to trick this fight on Soap. I mean, it's a bit awkward. They're all in short. Actually, they're trading out really well. Myriad gets 2. And there you go. I mean, they needed some sort of response from Radiant, and that was it. 5-7, able to make sure this half is still in their control. Even though it's only a 2-round lead, it's better than a 6-6 half, so. Very close series, though. I mean, UAH bringing it back. Have to see if they can carry this momentum into their attack side now. See how they approach it. I don't think they'll take it as slow as Radiant Rising was, but you never know. But here we go into the pistol round. I mean,
Let's go.
1 round from UAH, and this is a presumably tie game. Bang Bang is looking to take an early fight. It's a good stun. We saw this from UAH as well, taking this early space. And he's ready for it. They might have caught his shoulder, though. He tucked in that corner a little late. I don't think they're quite aware of it, though. He has a chance to make a play here in short. He's looking to swing. Get some shots on for no kill, though. Good chip damage, though, to start this pistol round. And Logos is creeping up mid. I mean, you have the bomb. You can't be giving anything away here. Jester's sitting a little deep, though, so shouldn't cause any issue. And UH is leaning towards A, but... I mean, this 3-man stack is not going to be fun to walk into when Chaco is almost back up to his stun. He has his flash. So much for util. And actually, Bang Bang gets taken out. A great shot by Fur. So this is immediately going to pivot into a super fast hit. You have 2 players back site, but what can they do? It's a bit awkward. Logan's just stuck on site. Good timing from Chaco. And actually, they get 2. They isolate these fights on site. This Asher Smoke has been great to make sure the UH can't trade out, and Frost, you're in a bit of a weird spot. He gets taken down as well. They're sticking the bomb, but they have a chance to get one here. 3v2. Still winnable for UAH, but it's going to be tough. They go stuck in short. We see the Asher Smoke coming out so they can stick the bomb. Good shock, though. I like that. Juice able to get another. He gets a... He gets 2. It's a 1v1. Oh my goodness. What is happening? I don't know if there's time.
Imagine if I died.
This is gonna be so
right
close.
now. So funny.
I don't think he has. And UAH just somehow pulled that round out of the hat. Or pulled... I don't know what I just said. I mean, 2v3. That smoke might have lost him the round from Jester. I like the idea of trying to stick the bomb, but Juice Enjoyer capitalizes, able to get the one on the guy that was playing towards the cubby. Walks in the smoke, gets another, and B-Pie playing the time just right, making sure that they can close that round out. And I mean, UH is in prime position now bring this half even. Barring any miracles. I mean, UH is known for their eco rounds. I don't know if Radiant Rising is known for the same. When we see one Ghost, I assume they were going to go for a buy with the Vandal next round, but they'll have full shields. I don't know exactly if I have enough, but at least get to pick up a weapon, assuming someone dies. Good plan just in case. Great dart on Myriad. Some good util to help take the site, and yeah, I mean, not much you can do there. So early 5v4, UH is in a prime position, and Fur is just lurking up A with his Ghost, putting pressure on Bang Bang, making sure he stays on A, slowing down that rotation. So even less time, but I was getting a little aggressive. Rocco swings out. He's not quite ready. Actually, Juice just swings out. He says, "Don't worry, buddy. I got you." He gets 3 of his own. Might be looking to get a bit of an eco ace here. Fur sneaking up garage. Should have a kill on the Jester. There we go. Now Bang Bang with the Sheriff. The X Factor in the round, and Fur shuts him down. A flawless round from UAH, and I mean, here we are, 7-7. I mean, obviously only Spectres, so you don't expect much for a win on this round, but you never know. There's a chance they can make something crazy happen here. I mean, Choco and Myriad, a bit low money, so not exactly what you're going to want to see. Especially on your util heavy characters. Myriad's still sitting on a classic. There we go, there comes the bright one. Had to make sure we got one of those out. And Soap actually tried to take an early fight. Has to run away, good breach time to force him off the angle, and we saw it last round, sorry, but Fur is lurking his way up short. This time followed up by Frost Formation, so Bang Bang has a bit of a issue to deal with. But Fur's in a good, Bang Bang's in a good spot. Offing will almost catch his Fur. His force off of it though. I mean, Fur has full short control now, and UH is up B, ready to take site. Shaco could get cut out here if he's not careful. This flash could be huge. There it is, he's full blind, and he's gonna get pinged up. Has to be careful here. Actually able to get 1, gets 2, gets 3. Oh my goodness. Not quite able to get the 4, but that is a great hold solo on the site. Fur on the flank though, able to get 1. I mean, 1v3 bombs down site. Has to be a miracle. Fur might have just pulled a great play. Having a nice timing alert, but your entire team's dead. What can you do? Get 1 though. That's a good way to start it. He wants to win this round. He's popping that ult. He gets another. He's on a 1v1.
More charges left.
And he knows he can grab bomb and run A.
30 seconds.
They've let him right back into this. This is a 1v3. I mean, Manchester's kind of worried that he's going to be pushing him, but Fur is all the way on A, getting the bomb down. So this is also going to give him a lot of time. He can set this camera up. He can do whatever he wants, go wherever he pleases. Decides to go short, kind of post up. Has the cam and the trip to play off of, so he's got a lot of info. I mean, just tries to take this slow. He has no idea where he could be. Could have pushed Heaven, could have pushed all the way through. But I think with this plant location, he should know.
Right there. Obscuring.
I mean, these smokes are good, but one tap with this cam and a ping, and he can just shoot right through these smokes, surely. Yep, there it is. One tag, and he should be dead. Oh, actually, he sticks it, and Fur wasn't ready, but he walks out of the smoke, and he gets the 4K, and he wins the 1v3!
Always play high stakes.
I called it a great play, but he turns it around into a 1v3 clutch. I mean, that's getting value out of the lurk right there. We saw it a few rounds ago. He pressured Bang Bang on A. Trying to put something to good use there. Does it again this round and is able to get the 4K. I mean, you don't see that every day. Especially from a man who is normally a duelist player. That is, that's what you want to see. But now, I mean, 8-7. UH is flipping this on its head again. But 3-man stack for Radiant Rising on this C site. Low weapons, though. A lot of breach util. Be careful. Juice should get a lot of info. He sees two back sight. Josh is just in sight, though. Gets a free kill. Jester looking the wrong way. Good trade out from Choco, but another aftershock kill from Logos. Myriad, though, is in a good spot to maybe get one. With the Marshall, though. Actually gets two. Oh, my goodness.
Down C.
Juice with the trade, though. We're in a 2v2. He swings out. And another lurk by Fur. And UAH is able to close it out. Some good crossfires. Some good trades. Not super clean, but it's another round win. I mean, we're 9-7. I mean, this has been a very, very heavy game based off of momentum. I mean, UH went up 7-5 in that first map, then lost 4 in a row, then brought it back and won the game. Then Radiant Rising comes out swinging 6-0. UH stabilizes, bringing it to 7-5, and then starts out their attack side up 4 rounds. So, I mean, this has been a crazy swing of rounds so far in this game. But I mean, now we're just asking the question we've been asking the teams every, like, 4 rounds is what response do you have? This time for Radiant Rising, you gotta make something work. Choco, point of Logos, walking down mid, and actually catches 4 off guard. I mean, those are the crazy plays you just can't really expect. Puts him in a great spot, though. You don't have to worry about that lurk. First been getting a lot of value. Bang Bang in a great spot. Logos pulls out the util. He gets spotted, and he takes him down. Beefpike, can you get a trade? No. Bang Bang gets another. I mean, this is the response we're looking for. He gets a third, and yeah. I mean, flawless round. I said they needed a response. There it is. On the full buy, you finally get your guns back up. But I mean, look at the economy of UAH. Besides Beefpie, and maybe Frost Formation, they've still got another buy after this round, so... It's gonna be a grind to get a bit of a lead, make sure they can break this economy, maybe 1 or 2 more rounds. I mean, we just need to see more of that. I mean, plays like that from Bang Bang. Closing these rounds out for Radiant Rising. Keeping UH out of it. I mean, they've been winning their ones. They've been making these plays, so getting some of their own is how they're going to be able to stay into this game. I mean, first is walking up long. He takes the time of himself and catches it. And now he has his ult. He's going to pop it. And in forced rotations from Radiant Rising off of B, but they're going to kind of sit. They don't want to draw too much. UH is leaning towards C. I mean, Myriad had the play of leaving staying on C, but now is running away into a free sight. Yeah, Juice is going to be able to TP out sight. Actually, might get cut out spawn. Yeah, TPing a little too far down the open there with no smoke in CT. And we're in a 4v4. Fur has a chance on the lurk, but I think Radiant Rising is surely going to be more than aware of this. They are staring early on towards B, making sure nothing comes out. But this is going to be a very, very late lurk through Garage. This is a chance to win the round for him again. And we see Logos has his breach ult. She's running in there. They're ready for it, but this gives Fur a timing to get one. I mean, he still has 2 flashes. Smoke's going down. Plenty of time to get the defuse off. Another good flash. Try and buy some more time, but they have to isolate these fights. I mean, there's a stun lined up, forcing the Myriad swing. Actually gets 2, but Diffuser's dead. It's not half. This is another round win. And great stuff from Frost, getting all 3 there.
What would you all do without me? My ult's ready.
I mean, that was a close retake. It looked like they had a chance, either team there. Myriad getting the 2 to try and give them some sort of hope, but Frost Formation getting 3, closing it out. I mean, now we're 10-8. I mean, this is going to be a close map, too, for sure. Both teams starting to get some rounds on the board, swinging them back and forth, so... One more full buy, though. See what they can make happen. Radiant Rising sitting on a ton of ults. Should be able to do something with them. I mean, Fur is looking to test A again. This man has been absolutely owning the site so far. This time he's going to take it up short. Bang Bang's up in this off angle again, but Fur's seen him there before. It really just depends on if he's ready for it. He's kind of jiggling. Doesn't seem now, but he is tucked, so Bang Bang has a chance to take a good timing, and he does. Ooh, but Fur catches him out. I think he saw the elbow. Takes the jump down. Bit of a mind game now. Fur isn't quite expecting it. Oh, but he sees him again. He knows he's still up there. And Fur does not want to back away. Now he does. Put some more pressure, kind of make Bang Bang scared, but neither of them are backing away from this fight. They both want to try and take this. And as I say that, Lotus finds a kill in mid. So another 5v4. These early advantages for UAH still coming into play. They're leaning towards A side. I mean, first still has all the short, but absolutely nothing towards long. So UAH just have to make sure they're fully re-clearing the space.
30 seconds left.
I mean, this is going to be tough. You're in a 5v2 here on site. And actually, they're falling away. They don't believe it. They think it's going to be a B hit. I think that's a fake smoke. Yeah, it is by Juice. That's a great fake smoke. Bang Bang, yeah, stuck on site alone. Your Silva's trying to rotate. You got 14 seconds. I mean, maybe we get a Silva to try and buy time. There's a chance.
10 seconds left.
Oh, but he doesn't know he's in the
Spike
corner.
planted.
So Logan's able to get the bomb down. Not quite on the Silva to deny it. I mean, 5v3. There goes one of your big ults. I mean, they're not ready to lose this round yet. 5v3. They know they want to win this. They pop the killjoy out. They're going a little early. Lotus is going to die for the cause. He has a chance here. You got to take a fight, though. You got 2 seconds. He's not going to have time. Yeah. Pops it a little too late. Doesn't buy the time he was looking for, but I mean, B probably has their ult. Hopefully, I assume someone's going to take the fight earlier. Not quite, but we're on the alert again. I mean, this man has just been in their spawn every round. We saw it in the show match. We're seeing it again now. And yeah, just through no time. B probably with the cleanup, getting 3 on the round. And we're up 11-8. UAH. I mean, they're going to be forcing a bit of a bad buy. You're stuck in a weird spot. You either go for the save, assume you're going to be down 12-8, hope you can win 4 in a row, or you force up, try and make it 9-11. Give you 1 extra round to work with, but either way, you're in a bit of a weird spot. They're kind of still looking to force. I mean, we see 4 rifle sheriff. There comes 2 rifles. We do have knives, so I think they are going to look to force into this. I think we're going to see a heavy fight mid. There comes the stun. We saw this from UAH. It worked out a few rounds ago, but I mean, look at how deep they're sitting. But actually, Choco gets 2. Logos with the trade. And wait, we're refighting. No!
Spike down. Attacker
That's bombed
spawn.
down. It's a 3-man push in the spawn. I mean, Fur's lurking, but they're going to know at this point. Frost has to try and make something happen. Has the chance to get an isolated kill on the Bang Bang, though.
Gun here.
Or take one on the Soap. Soap's ready for this Fur link, though. Takes a fight on Jester, not able to quite get one, and I think Fur has a chance to get caught out. This timing is so odd, but this alarm bot might give it away. Is what Frost is taking a fight? He's not gonna be ready for it. Absolutely not. Yeah, Soap's able to win it out. Frost with 1. Has a chance. These are isolated players. Soap's in a weird spot. But is able to win it out. Good stuff by Radiant Rising, forcing up, making it work. And I mean, I think UAH is playing their hand a little bit too hard there. You lose 2, surely you just run away. Call your losses. You saw they already had rifles, so you're not really losing that much by giving them up. But, I mean, either way, 11-9 now. Good call by Radiant. Don't want to discredit that. The push-in made it really well. Choco getting 2 early ones.
Right there.
So, I mean, putting it into a spot where they're not out of this game quite yet. They're going to be fighting until the very end. Both teams will. Another
Get out of my way.
spread default. Ross might be looking to try and fight Garage. Logan's just setting up a stun of some kind. I'm kind of debating it, but I mean, they smoked it out. There's no one here. They have Garage for free. Yeah, but I mean, you're looking. I mean, most of the team is here. Juice just uses second smoke. So you have no CT smoke if you do decide to split. I mean, look at this. Fur with the timing up long. But yeah. Bang Bang was up. Soap was able to kill him anyways. Good headshot by Logos, getting some chip damage. Not quite able to get the kill though. I mean, this is a free C site, and they're giving it up. They're fine to play this 5v4. I mean, especially with the lurk dead. You know these players are most likely going to be sight. Bang Bang clearing all the way out. I mean, this is a quick flood. They want to fight this early. Good flash. Choco, actually, bit of an awkward fight. UH is trading this out really well.
Player standing.
But Jester able to stabilize.
C.
Frost not quite able to make it happen, only able to get 1. I mean, UAH almost had it off the breach ult, but not quite. So good stuff from Radiant, making it 11-10 now. And, okay, now we do see another timeout from UAH. Seeing what they can adjust. It's only been 2 rounds. They've been keeping it pretty close. But with 2 straight round losses, they want to make sure they don't let this game slip out of their hands too quickly. And I mean, I think UAH's main success, really, at least off the top of my head, has come from Fur's lurks. A lot of it, at least. I mean, he's had some crazy impact. I mean, the 1v4, the 1v3, the lurks up through mid, securing those post plants for the team. And I mean, when he's been getting shut down, they just haven't really been able to keep these rounds going. So, have to find a way to make sure he keeps going, gets value off these lurks, and make sure he just doesn't cut about the util dump that Radiant Rising's been throwing out. Let's see if any really big adjustments come in this round. I don't think there will be. Just a heavy C lean for UAH. Bit of a passive setup by Radiant Rising. I think this Jet does have an op. We saw Frost get a ton of value out of it last half when he pulled up in this position, but really good smoke. That's a great smoke by Juice to deny info of this op. Get the early C long orb. I mean, look at this. They're down garage. They're popping the breach ult. They have a full sight. But they're in a weird spot. You don't really have any smokes. Besides the third one CT, so Myriad has a chance. I mean, this op is going to be able to post up. Look at this flank. I don't think they have any idea. They have fully timing mid. They have a chance to win this round right now off of this flank. Especially if they find Juice. Yep, there you go. Everyone else on site is hidden. But there we go. A good reveal. Reveals beat by for Chaco. Logos tries to jump up and make a play. Now Frost in a 1v4. You can't do anything there. I mean, just a contact play out garage turns in their favor. They're able to loop around before Fur can wrap around. They shut down his lurk as well through garage. He had a chance to make something happen, but Bang Bang was ready for it. And
I'm amped. Let's go.
I mean, another great retake by Radiant Rising, putting us back to 11-11. I mean, again, just more momentum based. I mean, we just see a bunch of streaks of rounds from both teams with maybe an outlier here or there. So
Calibrated for combat application.
UAH now is on a save. Most likely going to be 12-11 here for Radiant Rising.
This unit not intended for commercial.
But at least our blue team, I know last year we were known for our ecos. They showed us that a bit in our activation matches earlier this week, so we'll have to see if White can pull a bit of the same. Pull him ahead here. I'm not sure how likely it'll be, though. I mean, they're completely avoiding the op, so that's a positive. A lot of util here to take this early space, and we've got 3 players on Radiant Rising right in this area. They are looking to play full retake, though. Chaco has a chance to walk out of the smoke and make a play if they're not ready for it. Let's see what he can do. You're just taking this really slow. They don't want to walk through these smokes, but yeah, they're kind of walking away now. I mean, you do still have 2 players up long. Looks like they're going to leave Juice inserted. See if he might be able to cook up a lurk while Fur is making his own in B. They might be looking for a B here, but I mean, this might be a misread because the entire team is still in this middle section of the map. So you have 3 players. That really quick rotates to pivot to this position and make sure that UH doesn't get the site for free. Interesting smoke. They want to fight a Link, I think.
30 seconds left.
Actually, Jester's a little caught out, but Chaco gets one. Miri gets another. And I mean, they can't fight a Link anymore. They have full control. Fur able to get one with the share, playing his own cage, but great shot. Actually gets 3. I mean, they have a chance now. Juice has to cook on this lurk quicker. He needs to hurry. I mean, 10 seconds left. Yeah.
10 seconds left.
Actually, he has a
Last
chance.
player standing.
He's gonna put the bomb down. Just barely. But he has a chance to make a play. Oh, he had a chance to catch Juice off, but doesn't take it. And I mean, Fur has minutes to win a brawl round. You have the smoke to play off of. You have a chance to get an early fight. What can he get? Can he isolate anything? Oh, he almost gets the isolate on the Sova, but not quite there in the shots. A good lick by Soap and closing it out. And I mean, Radiant Rising on match point now. Almost pulling it off. I said we were known for Rico's. Almost. Not quite there on the closer. For almost bringing it back with this 3K.
It is over.
But, I mean, just a bit of a discoordination from UAH. I mean, they threw the smoke to fight A Link, but
Match
two of them
point.
went. The other two just kind of went towards C Link, so could have had the chance to win there if they had pushed together, but things happen. Not perfect players, so. This is the round, though. I mean, this is it. This is for all the marbles. Not really any ults that are going to be a factor. Maybe Choco's ult. Maybe B-Pies. I'm sure they'll try and look to that for a post plant. I know they've been leaning towards C. I need to see the same smoke come out, because otherwise, Bang Bang has another chance to get a good kill here. Frost is looking to jump spot it, though. Ooh, really wide. Catches him kind of off. He wasn't ready to swing that far out. But they picked the op up. They know it's there. And I mean, they're looking to lean towards garage. They have full garage. It's in a weird spot. I mean, is it gonna have to make a play of the smoke or just leave Bang Bang to make something happen by themselves? The stun could be huge. Yep, a great stun. Need to see more coming out though. Great flash. But still, I mean, they're not able to clear him out. Myriad, not quite out yet though. Choco able to get his ult on A though. So it's a quick flood. He's outside. He gets the bomb planer. I mean, we're in a 5v2 now. Radiant Rising is about to close this game out, it seems.
Last player
Frostration
standing.
gets stunned up. Not quite anything there. Juice Enjoyer, 1v5. It's going to get pre-fired. And Radiant Rising closing it out.
Defenders
13-11. Taking us to a map 3 of Bind. Sadly, we will not be able to watch it as we'll be moving to our blue team here shortly. I mean, this has been a crazy series so far off of these plays by both teams. Very momentum-based, but I mean, that was a great half. Or sorry, a great map of Valorant, I should say. But we'll be back soon. We will be moving, like I said, to our blue teams series. They'll be playing Illinois State JV, if I'm not mistaken. And I might have a guest caster with me as well, so hopefully I can have a little bit of help. But we'll see you guys in just a few minutes. And we are back, this time with our blue team, UH Charger Blue, taking on Illinois State JV. And I am now finally have a co-caster. I'm going to introduce him. He is my friend and technically student, Teriyaki. So taking a look at the map real fast, we got Lotus, then Haven, and then Ascent as our decider. UH is starting attack on the Lotus, and I'm not sure about the other maps because I have not looked. But either way, we're going to go ahead and get into Agent Select. And, I mean, pretty default right now, nothing too crazy. I had heard... Definitely, I had heard that Sandbot's been cooking on the Astra. I don't know if we're going to see it. He's hovering right now. He's thinking about it. He's deciding. Hasn't quite made his mind up yet. Yeah.
With 5 stars as well. Wait, that'd be crazy.
Yeah, I was talking about in the last game when, during our white match, when Jester was running the Astra, talking about a little bit about the buffs. He got a lot of value out of it, so don't get to see it this game though, sadly. Still just stuck with the Omen.
You have a star down on every part of the map. Like, works pretty well.
Whew. All right, well, I do want to talk about it. I at least want to mention it. This is a team, Illinois State JV, that my previous blue team I was on last year, played them in Nationals. Sadly, no returning players on Illinois State that I can recognize, and my team only has Mr. Trapman as a returner, so not any internal beef there, but they were a pretty solid team last year. Took us pretty close in Nationals, played them in about the semifinals, so hoping to see another good series. But only time will tell.
I've not been around long enough to experience this generational beef.
Placing alarm bot.
Looking like UH is going to lean heavy towards the C side of the map pretty early on. Big retake setup. Dizzy actually only also catches 1. I mean, this is a lot of footsteps. They should have a pretty good idea now. And they're just getting full give the sight.
Yeah. Bomb goes down from Mound.
That's a little late. I mean, we see it flood pretty fast. The entire team is already on the site. Trapman's trying to pick up alert, but he's a little too late.
Didn't even give UAH the time to get off site.
They've just fully retaken the site now, 2v4. Has to try and make a play through the smoke, but Zerk is too far on the side. Should be able to just fully stick this out. And yeah, I mean, wow. That was a crazy flood by Illinois State.
Flood.
Yeah. Absolutely dumping over the util. They were there. They were ready to fight, and UH just caught a little bit off guard.
Yeah, my monitor shut off. That's great.
Uh-oh. I'll let you figure that out. I'll take it from here until you... You even have tech issues for, I don't even know how long, like 3 weeks now. Every game we play, something's going wrong with your computer, so... Guess I'm not surprised it's happening now, even when you're just spectating.
I love Valorant. Alright, I'm back.
You're just looking to go fast B, though. I mean, they have a free sight there if they speed it up. Quick
Satchel
play.
Warrior with a shorty. Gonna get up close and personal.
They've pulled rotations off of C, but... I mean, all of these mollies, yeah, that should slow them down a little bit. Should still be able to get the site, though. Another bomb plant down, but... I mean, we saw what happened last time. Quick flood. See what UH does to adapt, and they're looking to take spawn. Fada needs to be careful, and Sandbot takes him down. I mean, they have full spawn control and a rifle. They're gonna have to re-clear this. Illinois State will.
And full CT control.
Good flash is good util. And they quit 2 right back. Big out trades out, though.
One enemy remaining.
I think they might have a chance, and not quite enough on this from Satchel Warrior.
The shorty just can't convert.
I mean, that was looking dangerous for UAH. They had a chance there to win that out, but I mean, the spam util from CT from the breach and the gecko just kind of shuts it down. Still keeping 3 up on the board for Illinois State, and you get to keep basically all your rifles in. You're forcing up into another Vandal maybe. Yeah, solid start. I mean, it's gonna be a bit of a battle for you to get back into this one, but not great weaponry from Illinois State. Only a sheriff and a ghost, so.
Still 3 rifles on the board though. Could make something happen with it.
Grenade.
Looking heavy towards C again.
Yeah, they've been wanting to touch the site. I mean, they've gotten onto it every round. It's just gonna have to be the question of if they can hold it.
Monster on the loose.
And that's one way to do it, just pop in the thrash. And that's a good way to give you a free sight. I think the question is, can you take it? Make it such a warrior. He wants to go for more.
We see another just quick flood with these, you know, lesser weapons.
Oh, he might get caught out here. It's awkward. Yeah, he does.
It's gonna be a rifle for Faded.
I mean, a little bit of an overheat. You're by yourself. Don't really necessarily need to do that against the bad weapons. Enough fly stuck on an island in a 1v5 gets full blinded.
All pops again though.
Gets shot immediately though. They do break the wingman, so they have a chance. But I mean, 3v5. And once again, there's nice. There we go. Have a chance. Although with his back turned, not quite.
Gets it.
I mean, they flipped this into 3v2 now,
Standing.
and he wins it. Oh my goodness.
Oh my god.
I don't know how. There must have been at least like a 0.02 seconds or something like that on the clock. But I mean, they snuck that one away with that. And these C post plants have just not been working out for UAH. I mean, they have yet to win over 3.
We
Obviously.
see a clash for a rubble.
Yeah, I mean, one of the retakes you assume is losable because they're on the eco, but after that, I mean, this util has just been too strong from Illinois State.
I'm gonna see 4 rifles for UAH though, even after the loss.
I want to lean towards A, but I mean, this is the round that Illinois State reads that, and they want to take it completely. And you have the breach ult, so the second that UAH try and fight it, you can just pop that, take all that space back if you need.
There.
And now they're looking to kind of explore C. Pigeon wasted his dizzy early on, so won't have it for the early info now, but they do hear Big Al taking up the orb. Running back towards A. They're going to look southward to try and make a bit of noise. But I mean, there is absolutely 0 rotates. 1 Roomba is not going to be enough. And they have a great setup here.
Just full lockdown on A rubble here.
With this flash, I mean, it's a great flash. And he's able to get one.
And survives.
Going back for more. It's a great stun. And he finds
gets
another.
One enemy remaining.
3v1.
I mean, it's going to have to be a miracle from Big Al here. A 4K to close this out. Doesn't catch Pigeon in the corner as well. So, I mean, this is going to be tough. Players are slightly separated. He can't just dip in the tree, but actually he wants to try and take a fight. Zark seems a bit ready for it, though. Little micro flick on the Big Al, not quite able to kill Zark in time. And I mean, that's 4-0.
That's another huge just conversion round for Illinois.
I mean, we see some ult start to pile up, so maybe there's a chance for something. Some sort of swing round, but... Oh, that's not what I wanted to click. I don't want to be free cam. But, yeah, I mean... I can hear some sort of play being made in our room right now. Let's see what they can cook up. I heard something about satchels. Don't think that's very surprising, though. I mean, we have the Satchel Warrior playing right now.
Surely he doesn't have a shotgun.
Disrespecting this round, I mean,
Suspecting.
they see the gecko. They should know. I mean, we have the thrash again. We're 4 rounds. This is the second
commits.
thrash we've seen. Somehow Big Alice has been farming these up. I mean, again, it's a 5v5 retake on C, but I mean, some variation has to happen. I mean, we can't just plant for mound and play mound again. It has not been working. And actually, Fade has a chance to kill Sandbot here. The smoke goes down if he decides to swing, but he does not.
Well, and breach ult comes out. That's gonna strand 3 players on site.
And I mean, everyone's stunned up. They pop ults.
The rocket missed.
And they get 2. Fly in the smoke, able to get 1.
Last player standing.
Sandbot though, 1v4. Miracle. Not gonna happen. And yeah, these post plants just still aren't working.
It's just the fast flood that's just catching UAH off guard here.
Yeah. I mean, something needs to change. And yeah, there it is. Early
there's the
timeout from
timeout.
Schizo.
Yeah.
New coach we brought in for this semester. I haven't kept up too well with what they've been up to, but hopefully they can make some good adaptations for the team. Make sure they're swapping it up. Able to hopefully bring this half back. Only 5-0. Has a chance to at least make it somewhat manageable, you would hope, at this point. I mean, either 7-5. I mean, that would be insane. I mean,
Yeah.
8-4, 6-6. I mean, attack side is generally known as the
D side on
yeah,
this
the
map.
better side to play on. So
Yeah.
when you're down 5-0, something big needs to change.
Feels like 6 is pretty necessary here.
You would definitely think, yeah.
Yeah. Unless they just show an absolutely flawless defense.
I mean, I say I think they're looking to push A this round. I saw some pings. They look like breach stun ping. So I think they're going to be trying to fight A again. And with the C hits not working, UH might try and lean that way as well. But they're kind of sitting towards the middle of the map, maybe leaning towards A. Or just looking the default.
There.
3 players lined up on
There.
B for Illinois. Yeah.
So actually, I
There.
think they're going to try and fake this A hit, A pressure, and actually just have these 3 guys just walk up B.
Yeah.
The Trapman has to be careful. He looks like he might try to be trying to take a timing. Oh no, Larry keep well.
Smoke goes out, all 3.
I mean,
Tucked by door though.
he
Maybe they're
can't
trying to
swing
pinch
into
him
this.
down?
This is a 3-man face. When would you ever expect this?
I don't think anyone would.
And yeah,
Yeah, there it goes.
absolutely nothing you can do about that. I mean, that's a crazy play reading the B lurk there from Trapman. Great stuff from Illinois State, and I mean, we see an instant rotate towards A, fully reading UAH and what they want to be doing this round. And while the bomb is pretty far away, they should be able to get on the site. But I mean, again, it's just gonna be another fast
We'll just
flood.
see another flood like on tap.
Should be coming out soon, I'm sure.
Yep, there's the
Sure, with the-
and
The judge actually gets 2, so now, I mean, this is flipped on its head.
this is a convertible round.
Planted.
Good trade from Zark, though. Samut cleaning it up, though. The 3v2, he's in a bit of a weird spot. Faded has a chance to make a
One
play.
enemy remaining.
Actually, fly.
Fly.
Just some more
Alive.
for the con. Oh, not quite. And there we go. I mean,
UAH.
Illinois State had the read, but not able to convert. Sasha Ward with a good play up in the heaven, getting 2, kind of shutting that down. So, I mean, that's what you want to see off a timeout, though, that's for sure.
UAH on the board.
I need this.
We see Sasha Ward sticking with that judge. Before he came here, that's definitely what he was known for, so not letting that identity fully be stripped away from him.
Never.
And it looks like, again, we're just kind of leaning more towards C. Catman taking fly with him to clear out B, making sure there isn't another 3-man hold here. Because that would be absolutely abysmal to run into again, and it's another fast C play.
Bomb is
Bomb buddy out.
the spawn towards C though.
Yeah, so it
So
might
good
look
to
like
see it
another
rotate.
fake. I mean, full A and C control. I think they've heard some B
I have the
rotates. And Faded actually gets a kill on the Sandbot. Getting a little caught out there, trying to tap the door. So, I mean, that's your smokes down for the round. That's not very good, especially early on. Still a minute left. I mean, you basically have to contact into anything. You have to hope that they're not holding any long angles.
It's tucked and breakable right now.
Nick hurts
Everything.
Satchwer, and he has the bomb,
Hearing
so if he
everything.
gets caught out here, this could be deadly.
Wow,
Really
the
swinging,
movement
actually,
though.
wow.
Movement keeps him alive.
So getting a little stuck on his breach there, but good trades from UH. I'm gonna pivot into Faded, but he gets
Going to
1.
B.
And he's able to get out, so I mean, that's a good trade. We're in a 3v2 now.
Initiated.
It's
the ult
immediately
comes out.
flipped back.
30 seconds left.
Sentry.
We'll go down. And they have room to move in the breakable, but they're trying to take an early fight, not gonna get it, so. I mean, they're stuck in a weird spot. Like, absolutely 0 util, so. He's gonna be swinging out of this flash, actually. This could be huge.
Player
But the
standing.
flash misses. Big Al able to get 1. 1v2 here. It's gonna be
Oh,
tough, especially with the wingman and yeah.
Be another round for Illinois State.
I mean, it looked great for UH at the start there. You get the 2 and breakable and a 2 for 1 trade. I mean, Faded finding the 1, flipping it on its head into a 3v2, and Illinois State closing out yet another round to a 6-1 half. I mean, this is...
Big Al. 2 off ult again.
Yeah, he's looking for his third of the half.
Third.
Yeah, I think the only
Barely halfway
redeeming
through.
factor is that we were known for 2 things: our ecos and our slow starts. And technically that also means not winning pistol round. So
The curse of pistols.
there's a chance that we can make something happen here, either on the second half or something like that. We had a chance to maybe do something in this round with this kind of weirder buy. A couple Guardians. Kind of hoping Big Al and Trepman can make a play.
This
Super
Util's just
split.
denying all A space.
Has a chance to catch Faded out here. Oh, caught sleeping just a little bit on that flick though, and Faded wins it out. And I mean, look at the immediate rotate towards the B site from Illinois State. They have no one on A. The second they catch the 1, they immediately assume it's going to be the C hit, and now they're kind of slowing it down.
Oh.
Actually getting the spam. That's good stuff from Trapman. That's another free C site, but I mean, we know the history. These post plants have not been working, and we're playing in the same spot. Something has to change. I mean, look at that. Illinois State expecting
Spike
the
planted.
push in the spawn. We even get the thrash, so UH has to fall back off site. Standbot's going to try and make a play on site. Dodges the thrash, so has a chance. And Big Al, third of the half.
Third of the half. Gets 2.
And Trapman wants a kill here. He gets 2.
Remaining.
1 bomb.
Sandbot with a good
4v1.
recovery gets a third, and now Kale in a 1v3 has to try and make a miracle out of this round. Shouldn't be able to make it happen. Has a chance though. Could catch Satchel Warrior off, but not quite. And I mean, that's what you want to see. Post plant from UH. W on the board on the C site.
Converting the eco round too. You said it. Going for it.
We won't
It happened.
We just got to make sure that stays on track. I mean, we've put Illinois State into a bit of an eco of their own. Even though we've lost a ton of these rounds, we've kept them so close that their economy hasn't really had the chance to spiral out of control. So we have a chance to at least make it a 6-6. Get some momentum going. I mean, that's what the last series between White and the Radiant Rising was based off of. So might have the same case here, but early fight towards A. Illinois State. They're going to try to deny this orb. Start farming up the breach. Ult once again on the Zark, and I mean, they're getting heavy towards B.
Gale's got a hero rifle. Can he make do with it?
Khan has a chance to make a play. He walks out of the smoke and
one.
gets 1. That's crazy. And Big Al has a chance on Kale here. Bit of an awkward fight.
Mosh pit.
Some utility trades, and they just fall away. And I mean, in the meantime, Faded has walked all the way up C. Could catch fly out, and he does.
Oh my god.
I mean, these walk-ups from Illinois State have just kind of caught UH completely off guard. In a 3v4 now, but he's kind of stuck here on Mound. Standby has a chance. He does get out. I mean, look at this pinch through the door. Bit of a whip on the ult. Some would call it a Rosa. Oh my goodness,
Oh my God.
Kale. That is a crazy shot, and Faded catching UH looking at the door, and Sandbot 1v4.
They need a miracle to win this.
He's my GOAT, but I don't know if he's this much of a GOAT, and he's not. Great shot from Faded. Closing out another thrifty. So, I mean, UAH, it looked like they had a chance to, get some momentum going off of the eco win, but Illinois State bounces back immediately with their own. So, I mean, what can you do?
Just see UAH on another kind of weird buy here. Had 2 rifles and a judge now.
Uh-oh.
Sheriff in a classic.
We have a downgrade of the rifle to the judge. We have to hope that he makes it work in some capacity. I'm sure this is the double satchel play in some form, but getting caught on any sense. He's just stuck with a classic. They're working most of the Killjoy util though. But wasted quite a lot, and they haven't really pushed sight yet. So Faded.
Double satchel goes out.
And he decides to give it up, so.
But Illinois State lining up again.
For another flood,
Just
and
flood.
UH is stuck on site. I mean, Fatal, Killjoy ult, Omen ult. I mean, oh, sorry, that's on our side. I'm looking at the
That's
wrong
us,
team.
Yeah. That could be.
But chance to stall it out, but I mean, they can stick this defuse. Good molly though.
AJ
Forcing
Molly
him off.
stops it though. Along with the Gecko
And
Molly.
they should get a ton of people caught in this. Just about actually only
Just
able to get
one.
Colin. But pushes the other players
Satchel
really
goes back
far away.
on.
I mean,
Face your fear!
with the utility
The
they
judge
use to
comes
go on the
out.
site, now they have to try and get it again. They just don't have it. And here's that judge coming into play.
Last player standing.
Kalen 1v2. This is actually almost winnable. Low time though. Probably shouldn't be able to make anything happen. He doesn't. Sandbot closes the round out. So there we go. I mean, it took a couple ults, but UAH up 7th, down 7-3 now.
The Nightfall Decay really came in handy with that with the judge. Just doing chip damage. And it worked really well.
Yeah, turn those 2-shot judge kills into probably just one.
Yeah.
Definitely saving him some ammo there.
Looking like the pre-nerf Bucky. God.
I mean, we see a post-plant W for UAH, so that's always good. But I mean, with the ult investment it took, how repeatable, sorry, is the word I was looking for there, is that? I think that's gonna be the main question. I mean, they have a chance to catch Kale out here. He's kind of stuck, especially with this flash note from Big Al. If Pigeon's not ready to break it, which he's not with his knife out, this should catch him. It does.
Close
Yep.
him. Al did with hurt.
Pigeon's stuck running
Pigeon's
away.
knocked. Health down to 45.
So big rotations coming out, but UH is leaning immediately towards A. They don't want to walk into any sort of stack. And yeah, Sandbot's gonna be clearing out. No, making sure there's nothing here. So this gives them full A control, but
Cover going out.
they've also got Big Al's ult for the 4th time in this
this
half.
half.
Somehow, every other round, this man has been able to farm up ult orbs. Seem to make the one that their win con on this attack side. And Faded stuck in a seize and a molly. That's a great play. In a weird spot. On with a
Takes
great
off.
swing, and such where it's gonna pop his ult. But Pigeon actually backside, he gets
30 seconds
2!
left. Spike
Oh my goodness!
Seconds.
Not able to get the
Warrior.
third
player
though.
standing.
Just a classic, uh-oh.
Remaining.
He has ult, he has flashes. He saw him in the corner. Trap man, you gotta be careful here. Good swing though, and able to win the 1.
The Sentinels Classic cannot convert.
Last round before the switch.
I mean, it was the best pistol in
Last round,
DCT,
use
but
our
probably not the
crits
best in
and
NECC, it doesn't
Don't
seem
waste
like.
your
So
firepower.
not quite the same success. I mean, this is looking 7-5.
Definitely brought back this half.
Yeah, it was looking
Started.
scary, but you know they've made it at least somewhat work, assuming that they can close this last round out. Illinois State has a chance to kind of form up some of these bigger ults though if they take control of A, which it looks like they're gonna do.
I mean, with this breach ult, we might just see another flood. Wait, but the Omen TP's through rubble. Are they gonna be aware of it?
I think they might have heard it. I mean, Samuel has 2 people there. They're kind of waiting for him. He has a chance to catch him out. He does. He gets
does.
1. Oh, not quite able to get the second though.
Satchel out.
I mean, still 1 for 1. That's your breach ult down. So I think he will take that. I mean, this is a free A side. Such a Warriors all the way in the B. And here comes that 4th Gecko ult. Clearing out the site completely, but Colin has a chance for a flank, I think. Trapman heard him. Actually, no. He's a little aware of it. Oh,
Colin
saw the
seems
shoulder. I think
aware.
he did at least. Satchel Warriors up in their spawn. All the way up in the heaven. Has to be careful he doesn't get caught out there, though. He's pretty alone.
Doesn't get cleared
I
by
think
the-
Fly is holding for him, but actually Fly gets caught out first. Satchel Warrior able to trade one out, though. Looking for another. He knows he has a 1. Actually loses it.
Last player
And now Al gets flanked through door.
3v1.
3-1 for Trapman. I mean, they should know he's here, and I think this result surely actually misses. He has a chance here to catch a crazy timing. Oh,
Oh,
not quite. Almost had the chance for a crazy play there, but Illinois State making it 8-4. Better than it was looking from 5-0 to 8-4. I mean, you'll take it.
switching sides.
converting for the 7 rounds. Take it.
Gets you at least something on the board, you know? So, better than nothing.
A little bit of mental back in the game.
And I think that's going to be the main question is if UAH can keep their mental going strong. I mean, obviously not a great way to start the half. Wasn't horrible, though. 10-2, 9-3, 11-1. Maybe you're a little more worried, but this is easily recoverable, given some good rounds. So just got to make sure they're staying mentally strong in this game, not letting it slip too far out of their control.
Can we see a defensive masterclass to halt this rolling start
I
that
take what I want.
Illinois had?
Right there.
Trapman's gotta be careful here. There's a breach zone coming out off contact. Don't get one though.
Travin's aware. It's 4 just.
Ooh,
Fast
almost gets
down
caught
C.
out there on the rotate though. A good nade to push him off.
Good
Kills in
nade.
sight. Good cut off from the rest of his team. That's a good molly. Calling up on the box so
Caught
able to
up.
take down Al.
Trapman stuck pillar. Not sure if there's a way out for him.
I don't think there's either. That's a good. Push him off sight. And
Fall
I mean,
off of sight though.
Faded's now just gonna be able to walk up A. I mean, they got in and out of that site
Wow.
somehow, some way,
back.
with only one player dying on a
Bot's coming
trade.
back.
Gecko for Gecko.
Faded's just.
Flies
in
aware of it.
Defenders spawn.
Ooh. They know he's all the way up though, so he's gonna have to fall back. Actually, wants to take another fight. There's a bit of damage on the Satchel Warrior, but he's gonna fall back. And I mean, this is a free site for Illinois State. We'll see if UH has any success. Maybe another quick flood from them, but playing it a bit slower, waiting around. There we go. I mean, that's the front site clear. They should know these players have mostly fallen back. So how can they find these smokes? That's a
Ooh,
great
Good
start.
shot.
He walks out the smoke, but Trapman's ready
Swings
for it.
through. It's gonna be a
That's a-
1v2.
Good trade.
Aftershock comes out.
Zarko in the 2v1, and oh my
Oh.
goodness, he just runs through him.
Natural Warrior
Okay.
just.
Some good kills through the smoke there. I'm not exactly sure how he got that second one. That was a little odd looking. But I mean, that's what you want to see for UH. I mean, a pistol round on the board. Put him at 8-5. Presumably going to be 8-6 here, so.
You know, I'm getting Satchel Warrior flashbacks from those tryouts. It's traumatizing.
Yeah, he was
Speaking of Satchel
definitely living up to
Warrior.
his name in those.
Just speaking of Satchel Warrior, the judge comes out here.
Probably just going to try and push up B. A little bit of an offing with the judge. Just try and farm some ecos. And I mean, they're walking right into him. He has a chance to make something happen on a big play, but he also has the chance to throw this round away. If they dry swing into him, there's a chance. Gets one, gets two.
That's 2.
I mean, 2 for 1, but that's still a gun down. Not exactly what you want to see, but
How much can Illinois State actually capitalize off of the judge, though?
yeah, I mean, it is the judge, so you have to try and force yourself in the close angles, which isn't really going to be the easiest thing. I mean, it's
Assuming UAH just doesn't give him.
he's going to be taking a phone. See, like, he has a chance to get isolated. They just saw him.
Judge
He
comes
dies,
out.
so that's a 3v3
That's
now,
the
and Al's
judge.
stuck on the side by himself. And he also goes
And
down.
the
This round is
judge.
immediately turned. I mean, the judge finding value. I said it could have lost him the round, and it might have just done it there.
Spike planted.
Well,
One
help
down,
on Illinois
32.
side, though.
Every player is low. So not much damage needed, but I mean,
That
still.
smoke could be the downfall.
Bring them down.
Yeah, you're giving him a smoke for the judge. So if Khan decides to do anything out of this, I mean, he's on 1 tap.
He hears him.
You gotta
go.
be aware that someone could be in this. Some sort of pop shots, maybe. He wants to. He has a
wrapped
good time
around
flank.
pillar.
Actually, they get 2. It's Tampot's
Oh.
aware. Oh my goodness, that looked scary for a second. Oof. Good awareness by Sambot though, making sure he turns around, gets the kill.
Scary,
and,
scary smoke.
Yeah, a bit of a clutch needed there on their own first buy, but they close it out 8-6. You'll take what you can get.
Begin to comprehend.
Another round. But now this is where we need to see another round from UH. They have to win this bonus if they want to put themselves in the lead. At least get some damage, at least get some of these guns down. In some capacity. I mean, deny this breach is ult. He's getting pretty close.
Depending on where Satchel Warrior posts up, this Bucky could do some real damage.
I think it's, they want to try and push A, but they're a little reluctant. He's kind of leaning away again. Yeah, B-side's
Hesitating.
super open right now.
Seems like
He should
C
go
is
out.
just the main
Might
target
get
for
Tommy on that,
Illinois.
Ooh, not quite.
He's
Okay.
aware.
Now they're opening this door, kind of pressure B again. I don't think they're aware that people were trying. Sandbot trying to take a bit of timing. Sees the speed hit is
comes
coming
out.
though, but I mean, they shouldn't really be able to contest this side at all. Actually, Sandbot ties to the nade. And that's one of your 2
Spike
guns down
planted.
from the last round, so immediately a bit of a harder spot to be in.
Up and away.
But they're playing pretty close to main here. They have a chance to try and make something happen.
Bucky. Okay.
Yeah, Zark's isolated on sites. That's good
Get
killing
your rifle
him.
down.
It's an awkward spot though. Actually, they're trading this out decently well, but Kale with the 3K doesn't want to give him any chance. I mean,
It will
two
take only
guns,
two
you'll take
rifles.
it. Not great, not bad. Better than none. But I mean, you also get the bomb down for Illinois State, so I mean, getting super close to some of these ults. I mean, you see Pigeon already has his get-go ult, so that's something they can get in this round. Try and convert it.
Looks like we're not gonna see a round 3 Owl ult this half, but you know we
Yeah,
got
not
4
quite
last
having the
half.
same success forming him up as he did last game. Sitting on only 3 right now, but
It's another heavy start towards C.
I mean, UAH is taking Rebel early, posting up Sambot. Illinois State currently, I mean, they've taking control of their own. They have all of C. UAH is kind of running that same setup with the Gecko Killjoy, something that we're seeing quite a bit now. And Faded might try and get to a Sambot. Actually, no. It's going to lean back towards B.
There.
Flashed again, but it only saw one. It didn't even shoot, so they might be a little wary of it. I mean, all of Killjoy's utility on C is down, so they have to leave a man here. And there goes the turret as well, which is going to spread him even thinner. I mean, the bomb is still on C. Robo comes back, though. He's going to flash again. There we go.
There's my
Gets
buddy.
a catch on the one, so it's going to go out Satchel Warrior. Now we see some players leaning over towards A.
Smoke on B.
Yeah, they're just leading this to a fast B pivot. Satchel Warrior's just going out quick. Gets one, Fly gets another.
Spike planted.
Fly
Somehow he
on
stays
the
alive by
line.
the Odin spam from Fly, keeping his teammate alive.
Oh yeah. This is a drop.
There comes the thrash we just mentioned. But no one on the bomb, so it actually doesn't get stopped. Wingman is sticking at the half. Reloading in the smoke, gets taken
Reloading.
down. Pigeon now.
Satchel Warrior with 3. Great convert.
Yeah, I mean, they're staying right in this.
Keeping it
Satchel Warrior able to
close.
get 3 on the round. Forming up some more kills, getting them a bit closer to that ult. Fly doing really well to make sure that no one can swing off of that Odin spam to trade him.
The cover fire. Saved Satchel.
I mean, now Illinois State kind of running around. I don't know if they know exactly how they want to react off of that. Leaning towards A, but UH is possibly looking towards fighting it again. Fly has the Odin. Was looking to spam it, but they actually changed his mind.
I'll find you.
Decides to run back. I mean, they take it early. He can post up with this Odin if he wants. I mean, they're not aware that a refight could happen right now, I don't think. So Sambot's in a bit of an awkward spot. Fly's ready to help, though. That's a really good seize. Oh, but he gets blinded up. They should know. And yeah, crashes right under the headshot. So that's a gun down on Nico.
There, take that.
Early fatal. That
One
should
out.
catch all 5. And it does. I mean, we're only a minute in the round. Illinois State can kind of pause. There's someone that lean towards this A site, though. UH is already here. Satchel Warrior on site.
Just
Big
gonna
out
be
coming to
raw.
back him up.
Just choosing
Good
to
one
duke
on the
it out
faded, but
outside.
gets backed up by his teammate.
Last player standing.
And I mean, that's just great trading by Illinois State. Bomb's down. Trapman on 1v2 has a chance to make a play here. He's gonna give it the bomb
Super
now.
rifle.
Spike planted.
Has a fight on Pigeon. Oh, bit stuck on the door. Not able to win it out. Good run by Illinois State. Keeping it close. They're still looking pretty solid and a bit of a back and forth.
Well cleared with the Omen and Gecko blinds that just pointed out exactly where Sandball was.
Yeah, that reclear really good. I mean, Fly had a good job on the C's, but Ray's able to satchel through it. The rest of the team was able to just go ahead and throw their util before it really even affected them.
Alarm bot out.
So I think they gotta be a bit more aware that a refight could happen early on in the round. I mean, Fly was there to help him out, but Satchel Warrior had left a bit early, trying to reinforce B. They posted up out here. He hears all these footsteps, so it should be an immediate pivot towards C. Fly has to be careful. Actually, he just wins the fight out by himself. Big out not even needed. And 5v4. Result down as well, so
Spike planted.
Right there.
let's see what this
No,
is looking like.
Still seeing 2 satchels from the Satchel Warrior here.
And with the Bucky as well, has a chance off this util dump to see what can happen. I mean, you have the, yep, there it is, the breach ult. Should just completely stump this in its tracks. Yeah, a little off with the Bucky. Not quite able to make it happen. KO in the corner gets 1. Big Al gets 2. Wait, everyone's trading up, and Trapman gets 1 with the classic. And UH wins their ones and closes the round. I don't even know. They just ran on the site through the breach ult and killed everyone.
Thrifty.
Bring it within 2 again.
How about
Yeah, I
that
mean, there's another
unfair
eco.
roulette
Just
next
killing.
time?
Hated with the classic and B main.
Don't die. If you
Give him
need
a good
help
rifle
figuring
to
out how,
bring into that
ask us.
retake. Good util. Able to fight through that breach ult as well. So I mean, that's a big ult down, presumably for what might be the rest of the game.
Yeah.
And UH is getting close to a lot of theirs. Killjoy ult,
Satchel might
Razor
have
ult,
died
so-
on that retake, but he definitely opened up a lot of space for.
Yeah, I mean, he was able to get all the way up in the band, so.
Placing
Just
swarm
followed
grenade.
behind him and ended up working.
Ult's ready.
Even Sambot up on A again, so this is a bit of a risky spot. You know, 1v1 with Faded. This guy's been pretty good on his lurks so far, but I mean, yet another C lane towards for Illinois State.
Shadows traveling.
Faded Sheriff has been absolutely lethal this game.
Here.
Config and the brute presence. Actually, the entire team now leaning towards
Hit
A.
it back
so-
to A.
And they're kind of just swapping. They're letting Faded just go re-clear C by himself. Telling him good luck.
On a mission.
Sambot has some help though. Util's a little late, so he's able to beat the stun. He might not know because Fly's there. It's a good timing. Gets 1. Can he get more?
Stealing sight.
Fly could be huge.
Trying to TP out, and Fly actually just doubled up with 2 of his own.
One enemy remaining.
It's a 3rd.
Flawless.
Making a
It's
4th
a
with the
4.
Odin.
Now this.
Okay, I wasn't expecting that at all. I thought Sambot was going to go for more, but Fly, once again with the backup with the Odin, cleaning the round up. He's been pretty lethal with this thing so far, at least providing support for his teammates.
It's gonna be 5 ults on the side of UAH as well.
Yes, I mean, a couple more. And,
There.
I mean, you win this round, you're putting them on eco, you're up 11-10. So this is going to be risky. For Kansas, or not Kansas, sorry, I'm about to say Kansas State, Illinois State. Having some like PTS flashbacks from losing to them in the grand finals, apparently.
Oh no.
But, I mean, yet another C lean. I mean, both teams this game have loved to lean towards C. We've seen just about the same setup with this Gecko Killjoy.
And it just hasn't worked most of the time.
Yeah, I mean, it definitely hasn't.
Dizzy's
And
down.
with the success each team has had on their defense side. See if anything
Starting
can
to
change,
convince me
though.
it's a defender-sided map. Maybe I'll vote.
I mean, especially with the lack of Viper nowadays, it is kind of leaning more towards that way, it may seem. Okay, that's 3 people you see at least there with that. Oh, wait, they're contacting all the way in. Al needs to be careful. Yep.
Caught off guard.
I heard him say it too. He said they could have walked up as they walked up.
Oh, no.
They're getting caught out a little bit there.
Shadows traveling.
Man, head of the one way. Trade of Roombas there. I mean, they've fully given up CT, so this is a lot of util UH is using for space they technically already gained, and they're looking towards Sandbot. They know they don't have spawn. They're looking to fight water. And yeah, Khan's ahead of it. And they take down.
Zark followed up.
Last player standing.
I mean, they're just taking everyone down.
35.
Team A.
Just gotta get through.
I mean, Killjoy looked like they might have had a chance, but a little early on the retake from Satchel Warrior, Sandbot gets caught out. Yeah, here comes another timeout. Good timing as well, making sure that UH doesn't let this next full buy slip. Make it 12-9.
It's
This is a
definitely
must-win
not.
round.
Yes, definitely not a round you want to lose here.
But hey, I mean, you have Fade, you have Gecko ult. You got some good ults here to make sure you can close them out. But I mean, you look on the other side, Killjoy and Gecko ult as well. So a lot of stall for both teams. A lot of retake and post-plant potential. We'll have to see how they decide to use it here. Because I mean, this is a big round. This round might decide the game. At least if it is lost by UAH. I mean, 12-9 on an eco. We're known for ecos, but We don't win them all, that's for sure.
Now, what was there not a alarm bot in C main that round? What allowed Illinois State to literally contact into waterfall?
I think they
Yes.
broke it early. I know it's been there just about every round, so maybe he either didn't have it that round or they broke it with a Raisinade early and just decided they would
Man,
take the
that's-
chance.
Oof.
But yeah, I mean, it's a great punish on that, realizing that there is no alarm bot.
Placing alarm bot.
Ooh, alarm bot.
Now we see a bit of an
Yeah.
adaptation. There goes the alarm bot in B. I know I saw the turret B last round, so it couldn't have been that, but yeah, a bit of a deeper setup, allowing it so they can't break it. They have to fully swing into the site to
Placing sentry.
make sure they break it. I mean, now they're just leaning heavy towards A. The one round that UH is leaning towards
Mark 4.
C and mid, and that's 4 marked. Trying to get some own spam off. Not quite though, hiding well behind cover.
Actually, no damage there.
Yeah, that's just... It looked like he got some hits, but I guess they're just behind
Behind
slightly
walls.
better, good enough cover. And such we're on a quick flank, gets caught out though.
Go get him.
Good pressure to put on the other team though, and I think they're gonna run away. And Fly's getting ready for a flood. I mean, you look, half your team isn't even here, so how fast can you really go with this?
Spike planted.
You have 2 players still on B,
You only really have one player going here with the Gecko being in ult.
and it's the Odin player. I mean, Sandpod just
gonna get
gets
3
in the
down,
tree
though.
somehow.
Can Khan be the one to save?
Last player standing.
That's
Another- I mean,
warrior.
now we see the ult. This is a
Satchel out.
Really late ult.
faded. They should see him. He gets one. I mean, yeah, the fuse is gonna come
I'm
in.
gonna
He has
get
a
off.
chance for some extra frags. Not quite though. Big out closes it out. I mean,
That's
that couldn't have
huge.
gone much better for UAH.
That was absolutely huge.
You do use your fatal. You do use about all your ults that you had, but I mean, you win the round and you get the Killjoy ult and their own Gecko ult out. So
Yeah, it's gonna. Only one really even close to ult would be KO. I mean, I guess Khan has ult, but there's only so much you can do with Omen ult on offense.
yeah, I mean, you can get some sort of value, but generally not your win condition, especially when all you can do is kind of move around the map with it.
Yeah. Going back to
Early
the
fights
standard
after we're with a
C.
bit of a jiggle swing. Getting some early info on Faded, and he's actually going to try and kick this again, catch one in early timing, but Faded does not want anything to do with it. Fully running off with B, and I mean, that's the turret broken, so... They're trying to open the door, see if they can get some pressure back towards B, but they've completely given it up, so I mean, UH is kind of working on that pretty well. I mean, they have them kind of cornered on C here. Where it's going to take them time to do a full rotate of this... Figure out the rest of this map.
Fly's just posted up in a tree. Oh, the eye goes out though. Sees nothing in A main.
Yes, I should know this is probably still leaning towards C. Samebot's still a little bit worried, but I mean, they're going to flip this door. And once again, it's another B pivot. But there's 2 players here. There's a chance to try and deny something. And Sashor just swings out of the smoke! Oh my goodness, he gets one and gets the bomb down. There's 30 seconds left.
Oh,
Good
wait,
flank there from
unbreakable, though.
Khan.
30 seconds left.
Bomb's still down in the middle of the site though, and Fly has a chance on a flank. Actually, door's closed. He TP'd into that.
Yeah, it seems like I jinxed it. He capitalized off that Omen ult.
And Fly is getting flanked again as well. Sambot's worked his way on the site. 13 seconds though. You can't give your life away here. And he does. Fly able to get
Fly
one
gets
though.
his,
And Trapman's just going to try and deny this play. He's going to run. He gets one. Oh my goodness. He gets
and it
2.
goes down. Tied up 11-11.
Bit of running good from Trapman, but good stuff from him.
Precise gunplay. Love it.
Yeah, I mean, 11-11 now. The round that I said could have determined the game. I mean, UH has won, and now they've made it a tie game. And, I mean, they're looking pretty solid here. They get to 12.
Illinois on this eco. They've converted it before. Can they do it again?
Yeah, I mean, especially with the Razor, you get an early pick or 2. You're in a 5v3. You got that Razor, even a 4v3. I mean, that thing's deadly.
That might just
They're
be the
walking
win
into an
condition.
op. Great stun. I mean, Sandbot's caught out here, yeah. And here comes that
That's the
Razor.
ult.
Bit awkward. What?
Satchel
He
gets
gets 3!
with the grenade.
How does that even happen?
This round has just
What?
flopped straight back into UAH's hands. And it seems like it did some crazy damage to Pigeon as well.
Spike planted.
I don't know how that just happened.
I don't know what I missed.
And it catches tail, great blind as well. They know Pigeon's there. Has the op.
That's gonna make it 12 for UAH.
I mean, was that even a seize? There wasn't even a seize.
He was just.
I don't know what happened there. I mean, the players are kind of spread apart there. There's two on the left, one on the right, and they just all died. I mean, great nade. I said that could have been winnable. You kill one, you pop the Raze ult, and they did just that. But I mean, a Raze nade of their own getting 3 is just crazy. I mean, you can't expect that ever.
I'm gonna wait this whole 3 minutes out to rewatch whatever the hell just happened.
I mean, I have it on my other monitor, so maybe we'll see it in a second. But
yeah, I do too. Let's see.
I don't know how that happened. But I mean, either way. I mean, it puts them on match point, and now they have their own Raze ult. So, even tougher spot. It is a full buy versus full buy. This all has a chance. Maybe he's been dry swinging this. He's going to have an early fight, and he wins it. Great shot.
Satchel Warrior making use of the op.
Need to make sure Satchel Warrior doesn't die here, though. This Raze ult's going to be big. And Faded there's all the way up A. I mean, he catches the timing sandbot.
Well, he expects
This
Sandbot,
is
though.
risky,
He's not
but he wins it
gonna.
out. And I mean, now, barring a throw, it would take a lot for Illinois State to try and win this game. Oh, they're stomping up as well. They should be able to hear him. You hear the Voltorb get grabbed. That is breach ult. That grabbed one on both sides. And there it is. There's a chance for them to make a play here. Sandball gets off site, though. Flies in the...
Raze is rotating. That's gonna be the ult.
Island.
Fly's still on site, though. Has not even been close to clearing.
Hondo has a chance. Yep, catches one. Satchel Warrior hasn't popped the ult yet.
Last player.
Now he
Ult
pops
comes
it,
out.
and there it is.
Goes. That's gonna be map 1. Oof.
I mean, it was a crazy start by Illinois State. I mean, what was that? 5 rounds straight, 6-1, 7-2, 8-4, and UAH brought it back.
That is just such a... I'm so confused. I still don't understand the Raze play. Like, I'm just getting to it on the stream here. Like, it's not there like they were low either. Like, they had...
Yeah, I mean, I don't
Looked
even
like a
know.
cop buy.
But that will do it for our first map. UH taking it 13-11. Oh, I'm messing that up a little bit. There we go.
It's
But I
just
mean,
a-
yeah, I think
wow,
that game
it was just
showed.
a crazy nade.
Looking at this timeline, it was all defense. I mean, post plants were just not very good for either team. I mean, Illinois State won
We'll swap in a second.
about 6.
they-
UAH won
They
about
went to go like
7 of their own. So,
That's just...
I mean, kind of flipping the map on its head of what you normally expect to be attack sided turns into a defensive sided retake battle.
Take notes, guys. It's clearly something's working for the defense.
Yeah, that'll do it for our first map. We'll be back here in probably about a 5-minute break to start up a Haven. We'll see you guys then. All right, and we are back for map 2 of UAH Charger Blue versus Illinois State JV. Bit of a banger map 1, 13-11 on the Lotus. Eventually going to the favor of UAH. Definitely a bit of a weird one. I mean, we saw, I don't remember how many we eventually tallied up, but about 13 total retakes. Retake wins, that is. Which is not something you usually see when you're playing Lotus. It's normally just an attack-heavy map, so... see what happens down in this Haven game. I believe this was the pick of UAH. I am not exactly sure, though. But either way, I've seen these guys play this map quite a bit. I know we played during activation, so
Right there.
should have a bit of experience on it. We see immediately, they're just looking to push down mid. Big Al's got the flash. Trapman's
Right
probably
here.
going to get a dart going. The Illinois State's leaning pretty far away from it. Yeah, Trapman's ready for it. Actually gets a pick on one of the heads. They're not able to quick capitalize, though, and UH just immediately gives it away. And Samput now, I mean, has the world against him in a 1v5 on site, but his team is quickly there to help him out. Forcing out the swing, a 1-for-1 trade so far. Sacha we're trying to make a play in garage, not able to make it happen. Another one found. Trapman gets another. Sandbot with another as well. I mean, bomb down on site. Zark in a 1v2. Sandbot wants the gun. Good flash from
Last
Zark.
player standing.
Good clear from Sandbot, though. I mean, that's a pistol round for UH. Not something we see very often, so we'll take them when we can get them. But I mean, we saw quite a couple ecos come in the last game, so, you know, there is no definitive answer that you are going to win this bonus, especially with these two marshals. That's a little scary. Sandbot sticking with the ghost, assuming that he's going to be able to buy a rifle into the next. And, oh, never mind. Oh. Making up his mind a little bit. Yep, deciding against it. Wants to make sure he gets these rifles up. Bulldog better than nothing. And now Illinois State leaning heavy towards A. Al has a stun, but Fly's gonna be super late on this angle, so he's not really gonna be able to capitalize. And Illinois State kind of stuck in their tracks. They're trying to see if they can get anyone pushed up from UAH to punish. But Fly's just sitting on this deep line. Should have a fight here soon. Yeah, he wins it. That's bomb down as well.
Spike
Should get another
down
here
A.
soon. They decide to swing this 3 here. It's a good jump swing by Kale, though. He goes back for more. Someone bought shields, I think, or he got leg shot. Pigeon staying alive. Wow, I mean, Faded's just going to be running up C. This is a free C site. Fly is able to get one, though. This Omen is stuck. Smokes himself off. Allows him to rotate away, but I mean, free C site. Bomb at least will go down for Illinois State. So, I mean, that's money on the table. We'll never take that down. I mean, that's another point of civil for Pigeon as well, so.
Spike planted.
Definitely could be worse. Not out of the round completely yet. I mean, Pigeon is 15 HP, but one has a chance on a lurk there. I see a good stun might be coming in, though. Pigeon is stunned up and gets tagged. Full flush from CT. Not really a chance for Khan to make a play. And not quite. UH cleans it up pretty well. I mean, a flawless round. You don't really get to keep any crazy weapons. You know, Marshall, Bulldog, Spectre, Stinger. But it's something you can at least try and make work in the next to give you a bit of an advantage. Just looking for the guns to drop. No light shields, though, so the Marshal won't be getting a ton of... Actually, no. I'm thinking of the Outlaw for some reason. I'm a little tired.
Alarm bot out.
But, I mean, it's looking a bit the same for UH as a normal spread default. Illinois State looking to lean more towards A. Trapman all by himself. Just has to be careful here. Just trying to get the dart and get out, though. Good scan sees 3, so it's going to draw over at least 1 rotation from Fly.
Here.
He's immediately going to come pick up short.
Take flight.
And they smoke it off, but he's going to look to drone out long. Should be able to at least see 1.
Enemy mark.
Yeah, sees 2. I mean, that's two pretty big players. Your Sova and your Omen the spot. And Sasha Warrior is up C. They should be aware that he could be timing this, but... Actually, he's able to get 1 and get out, and he should be able to run away for free here. That's a good swarm nade. Actually, never mind. Still gets a trade. I mean, it's up garage on C. There is absolutely no way if UAH tries to recruit garage, they are going to be expecting this. Trapman gets a fight on A. Bit of a lurk. That's another gun down, so looking really good for UAH. They know Khan's there. He's calling it out. Yep, Fly gets a free kill, so this is a 4v2 now. I mean, this is your bonus. I said they were looking for damage. Now this is winnable. Sandbot.
Here.
He knows there's a push. He hears the footsteps.
One enemy
Yep, he gets one. Actually ends up being Fly. And Fly gets the third as well, so great bonus from UH, closing it out. Bringing with 3-0.
Thanks.
Ruining any momentum that Illinois State may have even tried to get going. I mean, Fly with 3, that was a great stun by Al on the garage player to get him a free kill on that Omen of Khan. I mean, now you can toss weapons around. We have an op already. Out Fly's also got the knives, so that economy for UH is going to be booming. I mean, just a bunch of sheriffs, so. Now Illinois State on the Eco, gonna try and make something of their own happen. And yeah, I mean, we saw it a lot in the UAH White game, but I mean, this Op C got a lot of value. No one in that area this round, though, so Fly's gonna leave pretty early, at least think about it. Decides to stay posted up on the angle just in case, but Al needs to be careful. They could pop on him pretty fast on B. Has Trentman to back him up, but still. Faded also cooking up this A lurk. Yep, here comes the drone. And wait, he's gonna get killed! His teammate's not telling him at first. There we go. Only gets the one tag, but I mean, that's still chip damage onto him. Thatch Warrior has to be careful here if they try and make a play, but Faded's all the way up A. UH is dedicated to playing full retake on it. I don't think they care at all. And Trapman, yeah, good off angle, able to take down Faded, understanding there could have been a lurk there. I mean, well, it is gonna be a free A site. UH with the man advantage, with the gun advantage.
Spike
A
planted.
lot of util down for Illinois State. It's gonna be tough, but you do have this Sovolt coming offline. You have, I mean, Breach util as well.
Standing ahead.
UH with their own. Yeah, Trapman swings out, gets one. Kayla tries to make a play, not quite able to get it though. Now, Con, what can you do from hell? Nothing. Same about with the cleanup. And a flawless round from UAH, making sure they don't get rifted on
Flawless.
Illinois State's Eco.
Pity the man who dies meaningless.
I mean, we saw this last round. Or last map, sorry. And we saw all of UAH's Whites series that we were able to see. So far, it's been a very momentum-based game, at least besides that second half of Lotus. Where, I mean, one team's able to string quite a lot of rounds together. Maybe there's one or two in the middle that kind of go back and forth, and then it immediately flips to the other team, and they string rounds together. And then 1 and 2 in the middle, and a team wins. So, we'll have to see if that streak continues, or if UH is going to continue their string of solid rounds of just winning. I mean, Fly has an early fight with the Op, and I mean, that's another early pick for them. On your dive duelist as well, so... I mean, immediate disadvantage in the first 10 seconds. That's not what you want to see. They're still committed to this A hit. They use number one. They walk in. I mean, that's a pretty good crossfire. Sashaway gets one off the nade. But they do have an ace. I mean, 4v3. Fly is retaking with an op, but posted up on this angle. He has a chance to take down Khan if he gets a little too greedy. I'm not sure if he'll take the flight, though. He's thinking about it. Doesn't exactly want to take it, though. And there's the knives. This is a good crossfire, though. Now it's a 2v3, 2v2. Big Al with a good trade. A good flash to stop Zork. And Sandbot tries to TP away from the stun. Not quite. And Khan with 3. Zark with another. And I mean, what was a good advantage for UH at the start in the 5v4. Immediately turns around. Great post plant from Illinois State. And
Old smoke ready.
I mean, that's the first... oh, wow. Early timeout. 4-1. Schizo does not want to let this advantage slip away from UAH. Wants to make sure they're able to stay on top of things. Make sure they end this half strong. I like the idea. But, I mean, again, it's... Oh, we're asking for a pizza. Oh, and someone's gone. So we got yet another tech pause, but I mean, we've had the same story of these eco rounds, or sorry, not eco rounds, these defense side rounds, the post plants. I mean, the retakes have just been amazing from the defense side. Besides that last round, I mean, 3 of 4. I would say that's pretty good, even if some of those are ecos. I mean, one was a bonus. So I think that does beg the question of when the sides swap, will Illinois State be able to kind of have that same success with their retakes like they did on Lotus? I mean, they went out to an 8-4 start, so they had the chance to really kind of pull that one away. So if UAH has that same opportunity, they have to make sure they do the same. Don't let it slip through their fingers like Illinois State did. But I'm not sure what's going on with tech pods. Hopefully it's just a little disconnect, reconnect. Oh, we're a second off the P10, but I don't think that really matters. But just in case this ends up being like a 10-minute tech pause, I'm going to give myself a little bit of a break. We're going to go to a... And we're also just going to go to a break, I guess is the way to put it. And we'll be back soon. Hopefully it shouldn't take too long. Okay, and that took literally 30 seconds, or not even, like 10. And so we're back in it pretty fast. I was worried it was going to be like UAH White's game, where it took them about 5 minutes to get back in. But I mean, this was quick. We're already back in the action, so a quick fight from Sambot. This is not something we normally see. Him taking this early fight. Really good chip damage on the Kale, but Crabman's actually just ready to invest his Sobol. He doesn't quite get the tags he was looking for. I mean, had the chance to make a big play there. 3 of them stacked up together, but unable to find anything. I mean, Fly's posted with this up on B. That's a pretty good angle if anyone wants to walk into it, but now he wants to go pick up Garage. And Satchel is up C. Finds a great pick on the con and able to fall away, putting himself in an untradeable position for Illinois State. Another early advantage, but we saw it slip away from UH last time they had one of these. And Kale is still just sitting up A. Drone doesn't quite spot him, but I mean, the UH has given up C. We saw this happen once before, where they were able to just walk all the way through C.
Shock dart.
But, I mean, that shock dart should give the game plan away. But Fade has a chance on a timing here. Fly's holding it. Not quite there on the shot, though. And Sambal has a fight on Kale.
30
Doesn't want to take it, though. But, I mean, it's on the C site. Good trade from Satchel Warrior. Does get trade out himself, though, trying to swing out and make sure
Spike
there's no
planted.
Garage. So 3v3, Kale on about basically just 1 HP. A single sneeze would kill him. And they're all running long, so any util out here from UH is not technically wasted, but giving them space they already have. So it's not necessarily planted for them in the greatest spot, but they do have the Sobol. Try to force him out, but now Al can stick this. He has enough HP. And Sandbox is going to body block.
Last player standing.
Oh, not quite, though. He just sidesteps him a little bit, but a great blind, and actually, oh, had a chance there on the defuse. Kale was the only one left unblinded, and he is able to close it out. That was so close, though. If Sambot jiggled just a little too far to the right, allowing Big Al to get killed. I mean, that was almost a little sneaky defuse there behind the Sova ult. But either way, I mean, almost another retake being won. That's 2 now, close retakes. So these rounds have been coming tight. I mean, still slightly favoring the defense. So 3 out of 5 on retakes 1 now. So still kind of the same idea as Lotus last map, but Illinois State's trying to change the narrative up a little bit. And Faded again, just trying to make some presence in mid. Sambot's totally alone, but he's fully dodges the ult and actually TP's into it. He had a chance to shut down on there, but decides against it. Judge, we saw it a bit last game, and yep, takes down Faded. Not expecting that off angle at all. But Kale, actually, they're pushing into spawn. They've taken down 3. Kale with a 3K. What in the world? He's looking for more. He gets the 4th, going for the ace. Can he get it? He's behind Fly. Oh, not quite. 1 bullet, and Khan decides to close the round and takes it from him. Kale a little too whiffy there on the last one to get the ace, but I mean, UAH just was not ready for that push in the spawn, and I mean, credit to Illinois State. That was a ballsy play to make something happen. I mean, I'm sure they've noticed that the defense has been heavily favored, trying to, like I said, change that narrative, and I mean, they did just that. Now putting in a 3-3 on retake, so. Now, I mean, we're seeing the same mid play that we saw in the pistol round, this 1-3-1. Illinois State's leaning towards A. Sending a bit of more players towards mid, so Con has to be a little careful. I mean, this is a full contact down, so there's a chance they can make something happen here. I mean, Kale isn't ready at all for this. The second that they swing, what a flick! Oh my goodness, actually, he flicks and gets one. Pigeon with a good trade, fly able to find one as well, though. But not much there that can happen. Good tag by Satchel Warrior, but I mean, only with a Marshall. You're up against 3. I mean, yeah, not much there. Sandbot now on a bit of a lurk, but it's a bit too late at this point. So there should be a 4-4 half now for Illinois State.
Spike planted.
Barring a Sam Goat clutch. He has a chance to try and catch out Faded. Oh, actually, he should hear that TP. He's got to know now. Surely. Yeah, there it is. And Pigeon actually ended up getting the cleanup with the 3K. I mean, I thought UH had a chance there to catch Kale off guard, but I mean, I don't even know. That was just a crazy flick right on the trap man's head. And Pigeon was right there to help with the cleanup to make sure that Kale did not get traded. So, I mean, just great stuff by Illinois State. Not much you can really do about that.
Sentry.
Besides hit a shot just as crazy as
Recalling my boss.
Kale's was, but back into a bit of an A lean now. Gonna see that same A stun we've seen a couple rounds before. Fly getting set up, posted with the op. Illinois State is just straight in the garage. And Satori takes an early timing. A good dash by Kill. He's not able to quite get a kill, and Big Al might try and look to make a play here. Lark's in a good spot. He has to make sure he clears Al, though, if he decides to push this. And he does. Al gets caught out in a bit of an off angle. He's still in it. He has a chance. Yeah, he also catches out Trapman. Finding a ton of value out of this angle. And I mean, UH has to save now. I mean, you want to keep that op into the next. Have it as many rounds as possible as you can. And yeah, I mean, we see him going all the way up in the heaven. So Illinois State might try and... Yeah, they're going to look to try and hunt these guns down. Taking a look, yeah, I mean, their economy's starting to flow. Like I said, this game has been very momentum-based with both UH White and now in this game as well. 4 straight for both sides, so... Have to see if UH can put a little dent in it. Flip the rounds back into their favor. Wait, a TP up! He gets both! Oh my goodness, I didn't notice he TP'd. I thought he was sitting underneath, and Khan gets 2. I mean, a great play. They take the op down. UH is now on a full eco. Wow. I mean, great heads-up play, knowing that they were both sitting up there trying to save those rifles. And I mean, any chance for UH to win this round is probably now gone. You don't have the op, you don't have your rifle for Sandbot, so... Now you're stuck kind of figuring out what to do. They're going to try and fake this A presence again, maybe? Oh, I see Al with a Ares.
Right there.
See what you can do with this. I think he's playing off that turret contact the second that sees something. I mean, Fly has walked up. He has a chance to catch out Faded, but Faded does not seem too interested in walking in mid yet. So currently, he has full mid, but Trapman's trying to make a bit of a bait for him. And here he comes, Faded. Has to be aware of this. He saw the gun barrel. He wants to fight, and he takes it. That's a gun down. That's the lurk dead. So we should see a quick pivot towards A. I mean, you've lost the rest of the map, but Sasha Warriors also found a tag on the Kale. He wants a fight. He also almost got another tag, but he's able to get off sight. So, I mean, this is good damage. You have your Killjoy ult. You have your Breach ult. You have a lot here. You have Jet Knife, so you can pass that gun over if you wanted. I mean, there it is early. They want to take this fight now, but no one's there to trade. Big Hell actually with the Aftershock kill. The Pigeon has dodged the ult. He gets 2. On with another of his own. Now it's 2v1. Drops some Hell, and Sasha Warrior cleans it up. That got really scary there for a second. I thought Illinois State was about to pull something that they should not have won. Pigeon making a great effort at it, but UAH closes it out, keeping 2 of their guns up, but if I'm not mistaken, yep, the economy of Illinois State basically maxed, so they can buy out the rest of the game, so UAH just has to make sure that they can stabilize and hopefully get some buys out for the rest of the game. Or sorry, the rest of the half. I mean, it's looking close again, 5-5. A lot closer than the first half of the first map.
Here.
So we'll see if any team can kind of pull ahead here. Looking at a 7-5 or a 6-6. 2 very good scores for really either side here, no matter what the outcome is. Someone has to be careful. They know he's stuck isolated in this corner. Actually, great stuff from Al. Good util to force him away. So, I mean, they've kept C long control, but Faded on this alert again is trying to make something happen. Flies aware of it. Good damage. Not quite a kill, though.
Watch them run.
Somebody, I mean, he's clearing full A. This shouldn't hit. This is still probably going to be a C hit. Jump spots, yeah, he sees the Omen. I mean, you're stuck in this corner. You need the smoke for yourself, and he does. What can he do, though? Some pop shots, and yeah, he's just a bit isolated there. The rest of his team was still stuck in spawn, and I think they want to fight this again. He has the blind out. Coming though is able to avoid it. We see the stun, though. Khan could swing into this, and he has a good kill on the trap man. Good stuff there protecting his teammate. Getting the wall bang kill. Fly tries to make a play out of garage, but no.
Perfect. My ult is ready.
Catches one on the rotate. I mean, this is winnable.
Revealing area.
Kale's in a weird spot there. He gets tagged, but still with a takedown trap man. So now 1v3 for Satchel Warrior, jumping up on the box, and Kale with a 3k to close the round out. I mean, it looked promising for UH. They pushed him off a C originally.
Round in the half.
I mean, that re-hit, Sambai just kind of left on by himself. Not much he could really do there, getting pushed through his own smoke. So, I mean, yeah, we're looking solid half here for either team. Illinois State has brought this back heavy. Have to see if they can close this out, make it a 5-7, and
Spooky ghost boy.
once again flip the side on its head and put them in the lead. With an early ult, he actually does get a tag, and actually it beats Kale in the going for more, and that's 4 tags on that ult, including a kill. So now half the team of Illinois State is all low HP, but Fly also gets taken down, so it's still a 4v4. Khan, though, has to be careful. We've seen Illinois State players punish here before, but I mean, Satchel Warrior is also all the way up. Faded on his lurk, goes all the way in. Big Al able to get one with it. Gets traded. Satchel Warrior has the bomb. I don't think he's aware. Trapman's getting flanked. I mean, this has just been an awkward round of timings and timings and timings. Yeah, he is not aware he has the bomb. But he has a chance here to make a play on the flank, but they might be aware of this soon enough. I don't think they know. He doesn't know that they don't have the bomb. This could be a crazy timing. They have no idea. They expect him to be holding the bomb. He saw one. I think the comms come in. Oh, but now they turn. They know. Yet Faded's aware.
30 seconds left.
So they can run to A, but Satchel Warrior has the read. And he has his setup, so they know. I mean, 20 seconds, so they have to commit to this. So the second that he sees this alarm bot go off, he can make a play. Yeah, he's going to pop that Killjoy ult. It's going to completely force him off sight, but they can't get this bomb down. I mean, it's going to force him back into that, both in that cubby. He has 2 mollies. They cannot get out of this. He sees one try the run. Oh, no! They can swing in front of this, but he has to get this molly off, and he does. You have another one to throw. He throws it close. If he can get it off, and he does.
1 enemy remaining.
Makes it a 1v1. That's a great use of utility there.
Don't interrupt my work.
1v1 with Faded now. 2v1, and Faded takes a great timing. Almost had a chance on the 2v1 there. A little too slow in that second molly. They kind of pinch him into that corner. But still a great attempt. I mean, a 5v7. Or sorry, 5-7 half now. I mean, from 4 straight to UAH. I mean, if you're Illinois State, I think that's about as good as it gets on a half. You only lose 1 more after you take your first round, so. Have to see what UH's attack side can pick up. Same with Illinois State's defense side. And I mean, we're seeing a play that UH ran Pissed around the last game. Basically the same exact thing. Stun, jet swing, Sova dart. So UAH should be pretty aware of what this is, but I think really the only change is... I don't even know. This might just be the same exact default just because it's kind of what a lot of people do with this breach. Not really blameless. Pretty strong. They wait a little while, actually. A good idea to wait on the stun, but Suchwar is able to tuck in that corner, so Kale not able to find his pick he was looking for. And I mean, it's a fast pivot and see. That's a great trip, though. They have the sight. They do lose their duelist, and I mean, which side are they trying to fight? I think it's a little miscommunication. Big Al fights A Link. Sandbot, they leave C-Site unsmoked. They want to fight it, and now they know where he's at. He's able to get one. Suchwar gets two, though. So now we're in a 2v1. And Kale's in a clutch scenario. This was a 3v5.
One enemy remaining.
From the one, though. Trayman has to be careful. He has his dart up in 4. Has time to play with, and he has the timing on Kale. Is Kale gonna read into this? He's not, and Trapman closes it out. I mean, that went from a 3v5 looking almost unlosable for Illinois State to UAH flipping on their head. Suchwar getting 2, Trapman with his own. I think Big Al got 1 as well, maybe, before he died, and... I mean, wow. That's just a crazy pisser on to start this off with. I mean, again, with the momentum, I mean, that's a big round to lose for Illinois State and a big round to win for UAH with how momentum-based and flip-floppy this game has been. I mean, if we're going off previous rounds, previous maps, that this could easily lead into a 4-round deficit. UAH. Sorry, 4-round straight win. 4-5. But Illinois State has to try and make something happen on this eco. And they have 4 players towards this area. Kale's set up with a breach stun, but not gonna get anything. Fly dives in, gets 1. I think they know Khan is there. Yeah. Not able to make anything happen. Kale tries to make something happen in short. Not able to do it either, and Zark has to try.
Spike planted.
I keep saying try because they keep having to try and do something. He gets 1, but yeah, that's about it. I mean, faded. Gonna be a miracle play. And Trapman closes it out, takes a little bit of chip damage, but you keep 4 alive. You get the bomb down, that's another ult orb and some money. So going into your bonus, you're looking pretty solid. I mean, they might be able to buy some rifles into this if they really wanted to. And we see 1. Still just a Sheriff out for Big Al, Spectre out for Trapman, but other than that, I mean, you have rifles that can compete with the Vandals of Illinois State. So they have to be really careful here. And again, back to this pistol round A play. We saw just a few rounds ago. We'll have to see. I think they're trying to fake this round and leave Kale up on this off angle. We've seen Fly use this quite a bit. Got a lot of value. Same with Sandbot in the activation matches last week. Let's see if Yuch is aware of it. Good play by Pigeon to break it, but Kale actually decides just to drop down. Fly's getting ready to dash out here. Pigeon able to find 1. Great flash from Al, though. Another good flash from Zark. And actually, Kale finds Trapman trying to walk out of the short smoke, and now Sandbot. You're on 1v4 on site. Satchel Warrior trying to make a lurk up B, but with this trip, not much that can happen. And Khan's aware. He's ready for it. Should have a physical fight. Yeah, good shot by Khan. I mean, now we're in another Sandbot gray play situation. Last one alive. Can he make something happen? I don't know if he's going to be able to, but he has a fight on the Zark. Oh, but he saw him. Wait, Sandbot wins it out. He has a chance for a second. He's got to try and get another fight here, but he's not going to be given one.
30 seconds
Led by
left.
Illinois State, but they're waiting for this bomb to go down.
Blinding.
It's a good blind. Wait. Oh my goodness. He had the chance. That was the play. I think he had blinded them all, but faded. Little tap through the smoke takes him down. Making sure nothing gets out of hand there, because that could have been a round-changing play. Wasn't meant to be, though. Sandbot was almost my Sam Goat. Maybe in another life. But 7-8. I mean, UH is able... I think they got 1. I already forgot. I have short-term memory loss. But, I mean, you get some kills. So, not the worst bonus. Now you got the full buy. I mean, they're leaning towards this A play again. Zark with the early stun, but Kale hasn't really been pushing off of it. And UAH is once again kind of just leaning towards mid. Seeing what they can make happen. They know that trip's there, so they break it. Stark's in a weird spot. A little too high, but Satchel worth a good micro adjustment. I mean, that's your breach down to a lot of your util. That's a great pick at the start of the round. And they're looking ahead towards C now.
Take flight.
So Khan's gonna be in a weird spot. They saw him on the drone. So he actually has a good chance here. Unless Fly saw him. I don't know if they know exactly yet. They do, and Fly, good kill. Good util expended by UH to make sure they didn't let him make any play back sight.
Spike planted.
Now I'm in 5v3. I mean, they saw a 4. They know where half of this defense is. Trapman the only one they didn't see all the way down in long. But good stuff by Satchel Warrior and Fly, making sure they isolate Garage. Now, good flash by Big Al. Satchel Warrior doubling up with his third. And Fly taking down the last. So tying up is UAH, 8-8. Looking pretty good so far. A lot less of a momentum-sided half so far. I mean, a team has finally won their bonus round, which I don't think we've seen this entire game. Maybe we saw it once. So that's something. It's improvement, at least on the team that has their full buy.
Right there. Right there.
And now they're leaning into this A hit. And I mean, Illinois State's thinking about it. Zark's looking like he might want to stun. Kale might try and make an early fight, but UH has already passed it. The util is too late if it was ever meant to be. Still a chance. This stun actually stuns his teammate. So he's not able to swing off of it, and this is a really good drone. He swings in front of it, though, and yeah, they were quite ready for that. But, I mean, the entire team of Illinois State is already rotated over. So it's going to cause a lot of issues for UH. Not quick, and they trade out pretty well. Great util from Big Al again. And yeah, I mean, just good shooting. Making sure these sheriffs get absolutely no value. And I mean, I think a big factor UH's attack side so far has been the util of Big Al. I feel like every round I'm saying something about it. He's been getting at least an assist. Let me check real fast. I mean, yeah, 13 assists. You're 6 for 12, but I mean, that doesn't matter when you're setting your team up for like 3 kills a round. I think you'll take that any day. I mean, we've seen on every single site hit, his flashes, his stuns have been basically perfect to catch out these site players. And have also been great on their post plants. Kind of putting an end to any thought that Illinois State might have. And they're going right back towards the C hit. I mean, they have a free C site. They're willing to play a full retake. They have the breach ult. Does Illinois State. But UH has their Sova ult, so I think Zark might save it. I mean, look at the entire team is running long. They want nothing to do with this. But I'm not sure if they necessarily have planted it for him. I don't know why I can't see where the bomb is planted. I mean, look at this rewrap. Kale gets tagged. I mean, yeah, another good flash. Fly able to get the kill first, though. Ult comes out early. Trapman gets 1. Trapman gets 2 off the ult. Now Zark kind of just playing an off angle. I mean, the round at this point is not much you can do. You have to stick it completely out. Oh, and Trapman even gets the ding. Goes for another. Sandbot should be able to close this out, and he does. Good shot. I mean, Illinois State holding the breach ult might have been a bit of a mistake. You know the team's going to be running long. I mean, the flank through Garage was great to catch out Kale and kind of create another pincer, like when you assume that they're going to be breach ulting site, but I mean, either way, great stuff from UH. Maybe a bit of a misplay from Illinois State. That would have been a big round to keep them back in this game. I mean, they would have been 10-9, or sorry, 9-9. But now you're on an eco.
Right there.
With UH probably looking at 11 here. So you have to string quite a couple rounds together to even put yourself back in position to win this game.
Shadows traveling.
Now we just see another mid default. 2 slight hits to a default. I like the variation that UH is showing in their setup so far. And I mean, on the eco, Illinois State's kind of biting on it. And look at that. It has immediately caused a rotation towards A or UAH. They've done quite well, but the Cypher setup's still here. They're worried about this smoke that Sandbot threw just in case someone was playing it. Very smart, making sure you don't get ecoed. Take a little judge to the face.
Goodbye.
Satchel Warrior finds another on that same angle that we saw a few rounds ago. And now they're gonna leave this A hit. Oh, gets stuck in the trip. Not able to quite break it quick enough. Util was a little too slow, and Pigeon stuck back sight. But I mean, a great stun coming out from
Spike
Illinois
down
State.
A.
Good blind from Sandbot. Able to connect on the 2. They know he's back sight.
One enemy remaining.
And Trapman just triples up with 3. Swinging back sight. Good Util coming out from
Planted.
Sandbot and UAH just to make sure they don't let this round slip too far on the eco. It looked a little scary at
Revealing
first.
area.
And now Khan, I mean, you're at 1 HP, 1v3. And Satchel Warriors picked up the Bucky. I mean, this is like his home gun. And Trapman just doesn't care. He quadruples up, gets 4 on the round. And I mean, it looked a little scary. Almost had the eco swing round there, but UAH is able to secure. Their economy's still booming. And KO is actually looking to force an op, so this could be scary. I don't know if UAH is going to be ready for this. I mean, the economy is so low that it's not something you expect, especially with knives. You're probably ready for a knives heavy shields. Maybe even just a rifle, saving the knives into the next, but they're leaning away from it. So they won't know at least early on to the round unless Fly decides to give him a fight. I don't think he will, though. Just looking to probably break this Sova dart. UAH has to be careful. I mean, they're leaning back towards us. Actually, just looking to go towards mid. Another heavy mid default that we saw in the last round. Think about trying to smoke long to deny any presence. They could be lurking up, but I mean, with KO all the way up short, I mean, you can't trick them at all here on A. I mean, they still, Illinois State's leaning towards B. They think it might be another B pop. Who's just in garage? They're up garage. They know there's no one window because Big Al probably would have been shot there. Fly gets taken down though, faded. A good shot on an isolated player. So now you're just slowing the round down. I mean, this op is still posted up, and UH might lean into it, but they're looking back towards B. Yeah, there's the op. They know the op is here. And actually, wait, the entire team is leaning towards A. They think they're going to re-fight this A space, and now they're just going B. They want to fight towards C-Link this time. Hopefully, a bit better coordination. I know last time it got a little scary. The Corn's in a bit of a weird spot.
30 seconds left.
Big Al back side, but Corn has a chance to make a play, and he does. Big Al gets the trade before he's able to take down Trapman, though. Good Cypher gets a lot of info. Oh, Trapman's stuck on site here. This could be a great one for Faded. I mean, he's sprinting, so he knows he's here. Trapman has to make a play. KO holding the line with the op, though, not letting anything happen. Satchel Warrior, here's the flank, gets the flank. Now in a 3v2, this is winnable. 2v2, you have Breach Ult. He pops it as well. Has a chance to kill Pigeon, not quite though. We heard him run back sight, and now you just have to play time. Not very much though. Has a good fight on Pigeon. He wins it. 1v1 against the op. Big Al has to play this smart. He sees it, knows he's not on. He goes for the refight, ducks down. Oh no, just slightly whiff on the jump spot, and I think Kale's able to close it out. Super close round though. Yeah, just about 0.5. I mean, that was a pretty crazy round. I don't even remember what happened, but from a 3v5 to a 1v1 is pretty crazy from UAH if I don't glaze too hard. Kale did well with the op though to make sure he closed that round out. Also gets to keep it into the next. I mean, 11-9. Want to make sure you're bringing that into as many rounds that are left as possible. But now, I mean, they're fully leaving it. They want to just go towards the C hit. Op not here. Full retake setup. So you just got to hope you're dodging this kill trip that Faded has set up. He's had some success. This time, Fly makes sure the dive over it. Sandbot goes back sight. They do break the trip, so it's a free C site. But you see the reach roll. I talked about it last round. They hit C. He's getting ready for it, but he actually... He second guesses it again. And I mean, now UH is off site. Sandbot's just left alone back sight, and he should be able to duck from this if he... runs back sight. And they're still not wasting this ult. There it is, but Sandbot has completely avoided it. Can he make a play? Not quite. But I mean, again, it's another flank from the 2 here. Trapman has his ult. I mean, we saw this round happen like 2 rounds ago, and it's happening the same exact way again.
One enemy remaining.
Fly triples up, and Khan, the guy who was able to take down Trapman on with the Civil. I mean, they've now basically flipped the map. The defenders are now holding their own bomb site.
Match point.
When they were originally playing off, and I mean, UH is now 12-9. So this is looking great for them. I mean, now, yeah. Eco round for Illinois State. Jet knives, breachel. I mean, it has to be your win con. These jet knives, you have to do something with them. You have to get this guy set up in some capacity. It looks like they might be leaning towards a mid. It's hard to tell. It's not the early aggression I was at least hoping for. And the knives are sitting far away. I'm going to try and make something early happen with it. These post plants from UH have been looking pretty solid. Looking towards mid again. On's in an okay spot to try and... Oh, good flash! He swings out! That's a 1-for-1. You'll take that as the defense. Ooh, but Zard getting a little risky there, trying to run away. I mean, this gun is not recoverable, so you're in a 4v4, but still the gun's just... not really going to be able to get picked up. And these knives are still just a little too passive for my liking. Surely we saw the trip, we did. Decent spot to try in an off angle, but no, it's just going to be another C hit. Y is isolated long, but Illinois State not looking to mess with them at all. Makes it back sight. And now this should be a 4v4 retake. Better weapons on UAH. So assuming we can just kind of trade out, play these long angles, this should be a clean retake. I mean, they see two mid-sight. Good stun from Al, though. Well, able to get one. Sambot doubles up and finds two. Again, this big Al util has just been great. Finding these picks in these post plants, and now here's the knives I was talking about. Can they get active? They get one. Not quite with the second. Sambot gets his third, and UAH wins the first game of the series, of the season, in a clean 2-0 fashion. I mean, that was a pretty good series. I think they kept it pretty close, did Illinois State. They started bringing back that first half almost close, almost. I think they actually did end up winning that half. But UAH was looking solid on their attack side, only dropping 2 rounds. And yeah, I mean, great way to start the season for UAH. I know we were a little curious how our placement was going to be. And I think that's a great confidence builder and great for us to start. So looking forward to the rest of the season. Starting off 1-0. And we'll see you guys next week. Thank you.